Hello, everyone. I've got 3 beverages.
Put them down.
Yeah, put them down.
And everyone's really mad at me for holding them up.
It wasn't that. It was when you tried to drink from them at the same time about 2 minutes ago.
Let me talk you through my beverages, everyone, before we play the game. I've got my beverage for caffeine, for energy. It's in my glass mug.
Is it a mug? Is it a mug? Interesting.
Please go to our Patreon if you'd like to join the discussion about whether this is a mug or not. It is.
A mug? It's a glass.
It's a glass mug. You have to be on the Patreon to have this conversation. No one else is allowed.
Okay.
Then we have for hydration, we have the giant 2-pint glass of water. Gorgeous. Lovely. And then we also have, for fun, wine in a mug.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all of them are
This
mugs.
obviously isn't in a mug.
I think that's like a mug to me.
Oh, they're gaslighting me.
Monsters. All of you.
I'm going to kill them in the game.
Who's the dungeon master? Shit.
Yeah, no. Oh, let's all be funny and mean to Emily. Let's see how that ends up. Oh, there's an energy tonight, everyone. Let's go. Oh, why does my computer think it's not plugged in on energy saver mode?
I don't know. Did you spill something on it?
Well,
No. No. Oh, okay. Add 20 hit points to monster.
Oh, this is really very loud.
Welcome to the RP Geeks. We're here to play episode 5 of Mythic. It is our penultimate episode. Next week will be our very last episode of Mythic. Hopefully, it should be. I think we're on track for it to be the final one. Look! I don't want to have to end it with like just you all dying, but if I have to, I will. But
the moon crashes into us. That's what.
Can we see the 3 drinks at once trick again? Of course you can.
Oh, why?
Great. Thanks for that. Yeah, that's exactly what we all wanted to happen.
Oh, nearly spilled
Oh
that one.
no! Yes, you did. You did really spill it.
3 drinks.
Oh, that's right. It's quite impressive.
I drank some wine. It worked.
That was quite good.
It worked.
I should have a circus act where I drink lots of drinks. Are you a beverage goblin, chat? I'm a beverage goblin. And we've discovered that I need a barista to live with me so they can just bring me drinks. So I'm taking applications. You have to not live in my house. And okay, no, wait, I'm not taking applications.
I'm sorry. I was going to say something, but I thought it was important that you realised how that was not a good thing to say on the internet.
Job description is being rewritten as we speak. I think that's.
Who'd like to come live with me and bring me drinks?
Too many people that you don't want to do that.
Exactly.
No, you don't want
Right.
that.
Most baristas
That
don't
might be nice.
inherently have to live with you. Like that doesn't have to be part of it.
Yeah, I could deliver rude beverages, I guess.
You don't
but I
even get
can
your
just
name
make
right
my
half
own
the
one.
time. You know.
They can live in the
I
flat
get my
next
name
door.
right. Hang on. Oh, they can't get my name right. Yeah, Emily's a good one. People get it right. I get Emma a lot, but normally they get Emily right. Sometimes I just make up a name when I go to places that
I
ask your
do
name on
that.
drinks. Because I'm like, what do I feel like being today?
I should do that.
I would, if I had
Wouldn't it?
Shamini, I would absolutely do it if I were you. I'd be like, Jane.
And then I'd be like,
My name is Tim. Please bring me my
Brian.
beverage.
yeah.
So yes, okay. Hello everyone. I'm Emily. I'm one of the RP Geeks. I'm the one who has lots of beverages, and I'm also use she/her pronouns, and I'm the DM in fact, because it's D&D for this series of Mythic. I'm also joined by Shamini.
Hi, I am Shamini. I am an uppy geek. I also use she, her pronouns. I am not a beverage goblin. I have water, only water, all the water, just all water all the time,
So
except for
healthy.
occasionally Baileys and hot chocolate. But
She
they're,
loves a
they're not really
Baileys.
drinks. They are just desserts, aren't they? Masquerading as drinks. Let's be honest. Like that, yeah.
Mhm.
I will also. Oh, and I'm playing Athamos, who is a grave domain cleric. Did I say that right? A grave
A
cleric.
grave cleric.
I'm a grave.
Grave domain cleric. That's right.
Is that right? I'm that. Fiona.
I was about to open my character sheet to remember what my character was. Hello, everyone.
Circle of stars.
Circle of Stars. Thank you very much. Hi, everyone. My name is Fiona. I also use she, her pronouns. My beverage of choice is the drink I got from the burrito place down the road called Estella's, which was it's best
What
burritos.
is it?
It's just it's their version of root beer essentially. Because I'm one of those
What
girlies
is
now.
root beer?
He's in a Yankee.
I don't know. I'm not American.
It's like the equivalent is Dr Pepper
Like
for
a
us.
herbally, yeah, it's like
Yeah.
herbally.
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper.
So it's I mean I say it's their version of it. It's a Mr Pibb, I believe is what it's called. So enjoy that. But yeah,
Me and Shamini just had the same reaction to a message in chat. which was, has Shamini seen the Terry's chocolate orange Baileys? And me and Shamini both went.
That was not
Now,
the Mr.
fun
Pip
fact,
reaction.
I don't really like Baileys. I'm not a big fan of Terry's chocolate orange, but I know Shamini likes both things, so that's very exciting.
Okay.
But
Sorry.
no, it's fine. I am also playing the lady who always gets ignored in these situations anyway.
Oh,
Fate,
no.
Circle of the Stars druid, and yeah, I think she's doing all right. She had a mentee bee. She admitted some feelings.
is having.
Maybe still going through another mentee bee. We'll find out. And I'm
Mhm.
sure we'll all be on the same page by next week. So it's all good.
Really?
But we have the wonderful Holly as a guest. Go, Holly.
Oh, hello. I am Holly. I use she, they pronouns. I am playing Palace, who is an Oath of Devotion paladin. He uses she, they pronouns. No, she, her pronouns. She uses she, her pronouns. I have 2 beverages. I have a mug of water and a glass of tea.
Oh, okay. You have a glass
Um,
of water and a mug of tea. So yes,
you-
please. Let's please.
Okay.
You can't do it, Emily. Only we can do it.
I normally have more
Count
beverages
the
than that.
shape of the glass. Sorry.
My beverage related fact of the day is I was explaining to my therapist this morning that I often spill beverages, and in the process of explaining it, spilt tea on myself by accident.
Mhm, mhm.
About
Classic.
30 seconds later, I was like, yeah, I'm like somebody who, like, I often miss my mouth. I just like pour it directly down myself. And she was like, okay. And then about 30 seconds later it happened. And I was like, sorry, I've just poured tea all down myself. I need a minute.
Do you think she went? Was she doing that as proof?
Yeah,
that she
yeah,
does it,
yeah.
or like?
This person
I wasn't. I
wants
wasn't.
to make
No,
sure.
I know, Holly, but that's you know.
No. I tried to cover it up and then it was too much. And I was like, I'm really sorry. Actually, this is more tea than I normally spill. I need a minute.
I've gotten worse since I've been talking to you. And finally, we're
And then
joined.
Pip. Yeah.
Oh, hello. I am Pip Gladwin, he, him. I will be playing Danaeus Adamus. He's a bard of Aphrodite. I also have 2 drinks. I have water in this rather lovely sort of plastic blue mug, and also a nice glass of beer, or mug of beer, even if you're feeling.
A mug of beer.
It's literally a pint of beer, and I don't know why we're trying. Like
It's
this
a
is
beautiful mug, Pip.
Thank you. It is from a defunct brewery that I used to work for.
Oh,
Lovely.
Ooh.
So if that's a mug, this is a mug, right?
that's a glass.
No, that's a glass. That's a glass. Emily.
I'm going to join the Patreon
5,000
to
hit
delete
points.
hate comments. That's what I'm going to do.
I just want some
Rude
loyalty
about my
points.
opinion.
That's all I want. Don't hurt me, Emily, please.
Loyalty points. That's a good thing to mention right now.
It's in big bold letters at the top of my notes. So
What an incredible
Before-
segue.
before we go into the game and I begin the intro and get all dramatic and then have to go about dead, we're gonna go through our loyalty points from last session. Loyalty is a mechanic that I made up about where
love it.
characters fall on their like loyalty to the gods, to mortals, and to themselves. We will not go through all of it now, but let's go round. In the last episode, where you all ventured to the underworld, do any of you think you would like to make a pitch to me for moving some points around, adding a point? I will say 3 of you are already on 6 points total, and you can only have 7 max. So you're going to start getting to the only being able to shuffle them around stage. But I will hear pitches for whatever you would like. Also, how great is that on the penultimate episode? We're nearly full. Oh, yay.
Yay,
Mechanic.
it
Well
worked.
done, Emily.
I really like this mechanic.
Yeah,
I like this
Me
mechanic.
too.
I would like a point in Mortals for at least writing down Kathy Bourne and Diana Badgers' names. The intention of
Yes. the
look,
best
I
name.
saw the waitress having an issue, and like my intention is to help. I went over there to see what I could do. I would like
Agreed.
to point in Mortals
Okay,
for that.
yeah, I like that. You, I think I am going to give you the point in Mortals. However, I'd now like to talk to you about what you said in episode 2 of your podcast, where you did, in fact,
Yeah.
give away the whole plan.
I said we're just going to the underworld.
but you gave away Hades' plan.
Yeah, I gave away. Yes, I did. I gave away Hades' plan. I said Hades says it's good, and we have to go to the underworld now.
what I'm going to do, because I'm a kind of malevolent god,
Ooh.
unlike some of the others, and because I think also your podcast is doing really well, which means
Right.
So well.
Morse's 2 nat 20s on both episodes,
Incredible.
which means
I have a thought for that, which I'm logging right now. Yeah, sorry.
Okay,
Let's
no,
please carry on. I don't know why I
no,
felt
no.
the need to interrupt you there.
I would love
I'm
to know the
I'm
thought,
registering the thing, just because like good things come in threes, right?
they do.
I've definitely maybe let the success go to my head, and I've
Well,
sort of
I will say
decided
Morse's personal
my
brand
duty to my audience.
has definitely gone up. So
Yeah.
what I'm going to do, because I think by giving away the full plan, but also kind of what the mortals are doing as well. You kind of gave away both. I'm going to not take away a point in gods or mortals, and I'm just going to give you 1 in self. So that means you are up to 7 total points.
Yeah.
You have
Wow.
3 in gods, 2 in mortals,
Yeah,
and 2 in
shoot.
self.
Okay. Thank
there you go.
That's very generous.
It
and
is
I
generous.
appreciate. You recognise that the intention was not to give away everyone's plan.
Correct.
It's just that
Now,
I thought people would be interested to hear about it.
It's a glass, Emily.
Let's go to Holly next.
Thanks, Holly. Thanks for that.
I might add an Emily category, like they've said in chat. Might add an Emily.
What's this Emily category?
Mortal to God, mortal
that
self,
should be
and
it.
Emily.
I've
boy.
everyone's got one of them in my brain. All of you in chat, I know all of you. I've got a little tally. Some of you are doing better than others.
I think
Why am I chaotic tonight? Sorry, yeah, go on.
I love it. I think I would like a point in self.
Okay.
And here's why. I think since I've come to the underworld, I've stopped like helping the people around me a lot, and I've started just following what I think is a path left to me by Hecate. Not in a way that's like because I want to impress Hecate, but because I'm motivated to understand my own purpose.
Okay.
And I feel like I've been following more of a palace track.
I think you have. I think you have. I think it's mainly. Yeah, no, you know what? Yeah, I will, because you had a little bit of a like back and forth with Belle at one point, and you haven't blindly followed. So yeah, you can go up to 2 in self, which also
That's
brings
great.
you to your max 7 points.
Well,
2 in
I
gods,
also
3 in... Oh, you would like to?
was wondering if I would be allowed to keep gods, or have I been too? No, I've been a bit mean about the gods.
Hecate is fine with you.
Hecate's
And
fine
I
with
will.
me.
I will. For you, I will use Hecate. I in general, I use your god as your god score.
Yeah.
Then we're fine. Then we're
Hecate-
fine.
Or is she? We don't know.
I think she's fine.
You think she's fine?
Yeah.
I'm glad you think that.
So happy for you.
It's a mug.
It is a mug.
Yes.
Very good, Holly. Well done.
Oh, this is a weird play D&D.
You can move 7 points into loyalty. For
Thank you.
I don't think the points mean anything.
oh, they do.
They don't mean
I
prizes.
mean everything.
I mean everything to me. Pip, glad.
Yes. Hello. It was a week ago. What happened?
What happened with you?
Were there any shifts for me?
I don't think there were major
I think?
shifts with you.
No.
I think you sort of had some
I think
conversations with
I'm-
Lady,
Yeah.
which I thought were very nice. I don't know if you felt a particular shift.
I don't know that I would put in a shift. Like I'm still
I think very much acting towards Cassie's best interest.
Yeah. There was a sort of like, hey, mortal guys, you need to tell us actually what is happening and what the actual plan is. Because I get the vibe that you can't do this without us. So, or at least you could try, but it would be exponentially much more dangerous. But I don't know if that constitutes a loss of points in mortal or perhaps an addition of points to self. I definitely haven't gained any god points, that's for sure.
For sure. I'll ask you a question. What is this?
That is
Hold
Emily
strong,
at,
Pip.
that is Emily at best a glass mug.
It is a glass mug, that's correct. You can have a point in self. There you go.
Hooray!
I'm fine with it being called a glass mug, but it is a mug.
I'll say now, I think, just because Shamini's gone already,
Mhm.
given that Shamini has rolled a nat 20 both times on Athemos' podcast episodes, I assume at some stage you are going to have Shamini roll again, right? There's going to be at least one more, right? You gotta,
Definitely.
good,
Yeah.
good
Gotta
things
do
come in
rule of
threes,
threes,
right?
yeah. Mm.
And there is a possibility where that roll is really average, and that outcome is boring as fuck,
I agree.
and nobody wants that. So, and given that Shamini has nat 20 twice, my thought is perhaps the third one is a coin flip. You know, heads nat 20, tails nat 1.
Ooh. You know what? I will take it. Congratulations.
Just a thought, just a
I love
thought.
that. Because so what I was actually going to do was, I don't know if anyone's heard, I've forgotten what they call it, but Brennan Lee Mulligan has a roll he does
That's it.
where
yeah.
you take the furthest away from 10. So
Yeah.
you roll 2 dice, you roll with advantage, and if one is a 2 and one is a 12, you take the 2. Because it's a bigger whatever the bigger swing is.
I can't remember the name. that he
What's
gets.
there's a really
It's
cool
like
name
a
for it.
drama
Someone in
roll or
chat will
something.
know.
Like
But I
It-
like
it
the
is
coin
one of
flip
these ones
even
where
better
I'm-
because it's also quite thematic with Greek
It is
mythology. So,
thematic.
yeah.
coin flip,
It's-
Especially
it's
with
it's
God of the
very
Dead.
cool, but I'm like, the problem with that one is I'm like, don't make me work out which one of these
Yeah.
two numbers is further away from 10. It's great for people who can do instant maths, but for someone with my brain, I'm like, what is that? I've rolled the dice and I don't know.
Excellent.
has anyone got an O ball to flip?
Absolutely, somewhere.
Find a way. And finally, Lily.
Hiya. Right. Well, I'm going to argue because I want to get 5 points in it that I get a point for gods because I did want to consult with them about how things were going. But that's my like. That's what I would like as a player, but I feel realistically it's probably a point in self.
I think it's a point in itself.
You love to see it. You love to see it.
I don't think, like, obviously end of last
Yes.
episode, I think I gave you 2 points into gods because of what you did, because it was
Yeah.
such a power move. I don't think you've made another power move in that time, but you can have another one in self. You definitely can't have it in mortal.
No. Sorry, there's only 2 categories for Fiona, I think. Everyone else has 3. Yeah, no, that's fair. I think, I was like, maybe I'll get to 5. That'll be quite fun.
Maybe.
to commune, but sadly
But
not.
no,
I think so.
no. You'll probably all get to chat to your gods at some point anyway. You probably don't. Maybe that should be a different thing, but I'll think about it before the final episode, because maybe people will get to 5. Who knows? Yeah, I don't think it was particularly selfless, anything you were doing. I think it was all motivated by Lilidi's wants, whether it was helping the gods or not.
So what you're saying to me, Emily, is that I've got this episode to do a big swing in order to get that point back into gods.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Noted. I've got that written down.
Oh no!
Hey, look! If you do some really big swings, you could get to 5 immortals. Look, beginning of next week, I am willing to take points from wherever. Like we'll be throwing points around. You are all now at 7 points.
Yeah.
So congratulations, everyone.
Okay.
Have a think about where you might want those to end up by the final day. With that being said, shall we enter back to the world of Mythic? It's your boy, Hermes and mortals. Calm down, it's all gonna be okay. I know, the sun's gone, a group of you is trying something, and that's all good. We're proud of you for having faith in yourself. With the gods, though, you know what you're getting. And with me, that's an update from on high. And I'm here to say, no one's mad at you. Hera just, she likes to make sure people know where they stand. So just give us the sun back and we can forget this ever happened. Also, hey, who's been tuned in to Athemos' latest show? Keeping us all up to date on the movements of our demigods. They are venturing into the underworld with the traitors and are there to protect you all and serve the gods. And for that, we thank them. So, demigods. We find you in a cave, looking at a flowing black river, the river Lethe, flowing up a cave wall. Embedded within it, a crystal, darker than you've ever seen, but faintly glowing. The heart of Lethe, You've just seen Athemos and Bel cry out with this internal pain, and flowing from their mouths are ribbons of grey smoke flowing towards the diamonds. So, let's roll initiative.
Oh,
no.
dice!
Dice. Everyone dice. Dice. We're kind of going to go a little bit, they'll be chatty, so don't feel like the initiative is sort of
God damn it.
solid at the beginning, but it will get there. I can't see. Shamini, what did you
Well,
get?
I just wanted to show you my dice. but I can't,
Oh.
'cause my
Oh,
focus
lovely.
Isn't that on it?
Let's have them go at the same
Alright.
time.
Okay.
What we got? Anyone above a 20? Anyone above
No.
15?
Yes.
Yes.
What'd you get?
18.
16.
Athemos, 18. Palace, 16. The Lady, what you got?
6.
The Lady, 6. And
Aw,
Danaeus.
we're so in tune. I also got a 6.
Who's got that higher?
It's meant to be.
Higher Dex. Nope, 0.
+2.
Yeah, okay, Danaeus first. Lovely. Okie dokie. I just need to roll for one other thing. Where's that stat block? Blah, 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 blah. Don't mind me. Where is it? Plus, don't tell them. Lovely. Okay. I was like, oh,
So where
plus
is it?
this. Don't worry, it's fine. They've got a plus something. So, Athens.
Voodoo.
Voodoo. It could be anybody.
Who's they?
Hey, the people, the person, the things going on in the cave. Athemos, you are still in this vision, this memory that is coming back to you, of you looking after these bodies and seeing their faces again and again. Can you make me a wisdom saving throw?
Oh my gosh. Maybe. Possibly. Oh, I've got lots in that. Oh, and I rolled high. That's a 25.
25, lovely. As you are looking at these faces, suddenly they morph, and you see Hades' face on one of them, and you look at another, and you see Danaeus's and Elides and Pallas, and they all are staring at you. And you suddenly realize, oh, this isn't real. This isn't where I am. And with that, you wrench yourself back into the cave, and you see this stream of this sort of ribbon of smoke just sort of fades away, going towards the diamond, and you have your turn.
Oh,
or you can just talk, but like,
right, yeah,
you've seen
because nothing. Moss is still like tears sort of streaming down his face. I think, I'm not going to start doing anything dramatic, given that we're not particularly doing anything yet. Some weird smoke, that's fine. I think I'm going to turn round the rest of you and sort of very much ignoring the mortals. I think I'm going to look at the three of you. I'm just going to say, we have to save them. Like, we have to save them. And that's it, just still sort of crying.
Yeah. Pallas, it's your turn. I realize we're not in a real initiative kind of vibe here. If anyone wants to talk at this point, it's fine. I'm just sort of going to give you a little beat to do something just because of where people are in their visions and things like that, and I need to pull people out at different times. So Pallas.
So the humans, they are still within this trance.
Xenon and Pat aren't.
Okay.
But they are sort of they're looking at Belle very worried.
Okay. How far away is Belle?
She's in the cave near you. You can get to her very easily.
I would like to rugby tackle Belle to the ground.
Okay, lovely.
See if I can, and just like a friendly dog.
Like a friendly dog.
Like a big Labrador.
Trying not to hurt her.
Yes, absolutely not
Okay.
trying to hurt her, just trying to snap her out of it.
No, in which case,
And
just
sure she
make
stays on the ground.
make me an athletics check.
You got it. I just
To
don't want
see
to
how
jump
well.
off. That's what I'm thinking. That's a 19. Let me find out. Plus 1, 20.
20 I think with a 20, I'm not even going to roll. I think she snaps out, and she is there, and you see again this stream of smoke just sort of fades and sort of gets absorbed by the diamond, and she's panting there. And that actually brings us to Belle's turn, who now doesn't have to take any more damage, which is good. And she's sort of on the floor like, what happened? I saw him. I saw Icarus. He went up again. Oh, they did this. And she stands and looks towards the diamond and goes, can any of you get that thing down?
I think I'm gonna like unsheathe like the whip and go, I have an idea, because we need to not touch anything, but I can maybe get it down with this.
All right. With that, I think I'll drop out of initiative, because I think if you're preparing to do that, I don't think there's anything that anyone else is going to do if you've made those moves, unless Danaeus, Lalidi, there's anything in particular you would like to do. But I'll just sort of take it out of initiative. But then
go for it. Yeah, I think that's
I'm all good. All
So-
good. On the
in which case,
Kaos seems to have a plan.
because Belle will be like, all right, what are you going to do? Whip it down.
Yes. I that's exactly what I'm going to do. We can't touch it.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, I'm going to use this whip that I've never used before, but I am tuned to.
Yeah.
And I'm going to. How far away is it?
30 foot up the waterfall.
Well, I'll get to the bottom of the waterfall then.
Yeah, you can get, so like with the line, it'll be like with it. What's the range on
Yeah.
your whip?
I think it's 30 feet. Let me just.
Yeah, I'll
check.
say it's
Yes,
within, it's within
it is
your
30
whip's
feet.
range for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
But like right at the end of it. But yeah.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Cool.
You
Oh,
just
it says
kinda,
okay. So it says 10-foot reach, but there is an attack on it that is 30
fine,
feet.
I'll let you do it.
Okay.
It's cool. You can do it. As you bring out this whip, it starts to glow in your hand, and you feel its warmth spread. And it still just sort of looks like this sort of burning reins. Really, it's this sort of just leather strap that just sort of is like this golden amber liquid almost. When the rest of you look at it, it's so bright. And Palace, make an attack roll.
Okay. With the whip. That is a 21.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, no.
With a 21, it flicks out and it catches the edge of the water and the diamond. And some of the water flicks off from the waterfall. And so I'll need Palace to make a dexterity save.
Ooh, shoot.
Plus 0. Cool.
Oh.
It's a 17.
17, you know how dangerous this water is, and you sidestep it. And where you've caught this diamond, you see it shifts and it begins to it just sort of turns a bit, but you see it looks looser than it was. Can you roll me damage actually on the whip?
Yes, I can. It is 1d4 plus 1, but it's plus 2 if I'm attuned to it.
Okay.
Which I am. Actually, 1 minute. The damage is 1d6 slashing plus 1d6 radiant, not just a normal whip. Change dice. That's 4. That's 2, 6 plus 2, so 8.
Do the radiant.
Just the radiant.
What was the radiant damage?
2.
Cool. You can double that in the future for this.
Ooh.
bit. As it shifts, from underneath it, you see a woman appear. A face comes out of the water with this long flowing hair covering. She's entirely naked, but the hair covers all the way down, and everything still looks black and white and grey to you all. And she sort of floats forward. And now we are going to go back into initiative order.
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh god. Okay.
And it's going to be her turn. And you watch as she lets out this scream from her mouth towards Palace, and rolls a natural 1. And so Palace is like, "Oh, what a lovely noise this woman is making!"
She somehow manages to scream into herself.
Yes.
And as that sort of happens, her eyes go wide, and I'm going to say all of you are within 30 feet. So can everyone make a wisdom saving throw, please?
What is this effect, please?
Yes.
It's just a spell sort of effect. It's a magic effect. It's a magic effect. It's not a charm or frighten.
Okay.
11.
Gotta ask.
I know.
Sorry, what was the save again? Sorry, just so I got it.
Wisdom, please.
Wisdom. All right, so that's a bit of advantage. Thank you.
Not that it matters on the save,
11 for me.
Okay.
but a natural 20.
Synthetic 20.
Lovely.
11 for me as well.
Okay, the two who got 11s, you take 6 points of psychic damage. And I need you to both tell me the name of a mortal that you're connected to.
Now connected to, like,
Yeah.
who's still
Someone you know. Well, they don't have to be alive. They can be dead. They can be a previous person.
There was a human called Benjamin who once, when I did go up to the surface, I met and who was really lovely. But I don't know what's happened to him.
You definitely don't know now because you don't remember him. And you never will.
Oh no.
Benjamin? I mean, who?
I mean, what?
Benny?
What? No making up sneaky people that you don't care about. Right.
I'm just looking.
Someone from your village, please.
There,
This doesn't need to be like a best
yeah.
friend. You know.
I don't think Mott had any best friends. And I think that's kind of part of it. There was always this degree of separation as he watched these people's lives. And this is just one particular person who he always watched and saw. And from when they were young together to growing up, I'm imagining a particular scene which is at her wedding, and it's just in the sort of local pub, and everyone is there because it's a small village and everyone is excited, and it's everyone filled with joy and life, dancing and drinking, and Moss just watching and having a nice time, but very much in the corner watching.
It's almost as her eyes flash, you see this scene again, and you see there was sort of autumn leaves outside, there was a fire burning as everyone was dancing around, and as you sort of look around the room in this memory, suddenly you can't make out anything from it, and slowly you sort of like, you hear the crackling of the fire, and it turns into the running of the water, and you can't really remember what you were thinking about just then. Danaeus. You're up.
Oh gosh, it's my turn. Do you have any idea what this thing is?
You can make me a religion or an arcana check.
Cool. That's another nat 20.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. This is definitely 100%.
Tell me exactly what it is.
Yeah. This is. Hang on, I'm just going to get some notes. Please hold. And with that, this is. Oh, what am I looking for? I'm looking for one particular bit of my notes. Please hold. Where is she gone? I mean, this is Lethe. That's what you definitely know.
Oh, sure. Okay.
And so she
That's
is.
hell.
This is the spirit of the river. Basically, she is a nymph. But she's also she's more than a nymph. She is the river, and with that check, I mean you can Google Lethe and know lots about her if you like.
Sure.
But
I won't do it right now. It's my
I
turn.
give you
Suddenly-
permission to do it. Yeah.
You suddenly you know she's the daughter of Eris, who is strife and is sort of in the sort of personification of oblivion and of nothingness. And so it sort of reinforces the thought that Pallas has been saying about do not touch the water. This is someone who is going to strip people of what they are. And you also, with a natural 20, you get the sense this creature coming out isn't like, she is Lethe, but she's sort of a not projection. What's the word I'm looking for?
Like a kind of avatar of her.
An avatar of her. Like, you're not going to kill
Sure.
Lethe by doing
Okay.
this.
Or convince Lethe to not do this.
This is
That's
some kind of
crucial.
mechanism to protect the heart of Lethe.
Mm-hmm.
So you
Got it.
get the sense that probably the heart is more closely linked to her than the thing you're looking at. But you should probably stop this.
Okay.
Thing. This looks like what you-
So, just out of interest, so what could you tell me? And this is just D&D terms, but what would this like account as creature type wise? As in, like, for your money, is this an aberration, a celestial, an elemental, a fey, a fiend, or an undead?
We'll call it an elemental.
Perfect.
She's a river. If it helps, I'll also let you have fey or celestial.
Yeah, I know,
if there's like a
it's
spell
all
that you're
of them,
particularly
really.
looking at, but if it's
Great. Then I will go to Palace because Palace is our frontliner. I will rush to Palace and I'll put a hand on Palace's back, or I guess back rather than shoulder, and then like really awkwardly, because I've got one hand out to touch Palace, really awkwardly manifest the lute and then do what I can with my left hand to just kind of like strum a little bit, and I'll give Palace protection from evil and good.
Ooh, excellent.
So
Lovely.
That's creatures of that type now have disadvantage on attack rolls against this target.
very nice.
And then I'll turn to Moss, and I'm gonna throw a bardic inspiration. I'm gonna throw a bardic inspiration to Moss and just say, Moss, you want to help him? Help him. And that's a D8 of bardic inspiration for you.
Hell yes.
Thank you very much.
Lovely. Lilidi.
But that does take me like right.
Yes, you're right. You're right up
I'm
there.
right in the front. Yeah.
Great. Love this journey for all of us.
I'm so excited.
Okay. I see this happening. And I was like, okay. I guess in this moment, and I appreciate this might be Fiona thinking it rather than anything else. This creature came out once something happened to the gem. Do I think anything else happening to the gem will affect the creature?
Ooh, make me an Arcana check.
I'm happy to do it at disadvantage because I'm thinking about it really quickly. Don't want to take my turn.
Make the
doing it.
Arcana check. This is
Okay,
this
thank
is
you. Okay.
I am
Oof.
benevolent god.
I know, just making sure. 13 is what I got.
Okay, with a 13, moving the gem definitely like awoke her.
Right.
But you're not sure that actually it's a
If
connection.
I
to the
do
gem.
like an Indiana Jones, we don't know if she'll
you
disappear.
don't know. You're like it's an idea, but you're also it felt more like almost like an alarm, like a defense mechanism kind of thing.
For
Kicking in.
sure. Okay, right. And I see Danaeus run to the front, being everyone's being heroic except me. And I go, okay, fine. I wasn't going to use it until something happened, but okay. I bring out the cube of summoning and I hit the button. I'd like you to roll a d6 for me, Emily, to determine
I
what
get
comes
to
out.
roll?
Yeah, of
How
course.
exciting! I got a 4.
4.
Oh, it's like I'm a player.
All right, so out of this, like this, slam the button, the box itself, like, and a huge construct appears. Yep.
Sick. Okay.
Yep. And the construct is, let me just double check, because it's the summon construct spell. Call forth a spirit of a construct. It manifests itself in an unoccupied space. Uses the spirit block, which I've got. I can choose a material it's made out of. Do we want clay, metal, or stone? I'm going to say stone, because I don't know
Nice.
how metal
You're in
and
a
water...
cave. That's nice.
Cave, yeah, that's it. Yeah. It resembles an animated statue. I determine its appearance.
How hot is this
Please.
construct?
Come on.
It's pretty
Oh,
hot.
please. Help a girl out. Like,
It's
what's
just
going on?
super buff. It's just super buff. But there's no face. I've focused too much on the body itself.
You had like the amount of time it took for it to be summoned to imagine it.
You were like,
And you only got to the neck. You've done everything below the neck.
No, it's an emoji face. It's like sad. Anyway, it's an ally to myself and my allies. It's going to share my initiative count and goes immediately after me. It's going to take a command from me, and I'm like, "Help, Danaeus!" And I'm gonna make it move forward and attack the creature.
Great. And you run the creature, I'm assuming. As well.
I'm gonna run the creature.
And
so
you
that's
go
fine.
straight after you. Yeah.
It goes straight after me. Yes, it's quite a multi-shot. And then I would like to move a little bit away and be away from the fighting.
You're
But
going to like mouth of the cave. I'll say the cave is maybe like 40 feet back, and then it's 30 feet up to the.
Are there any
diamond.
stones and stuff that are basically? Is there any sort of protection nearer to the gem? Essentially, I want to get.
Yeah,
close.
there are some like stalagmites and tights coming down.
Yeah,
Tights hang down, and mites might reach the ceiling.
I'll go that way. Essentially, go towards it, like sort of splitting myself up and sending the creature.
Yeah, I'll say you
forward.
can get behind a thing, so you're sort of further back, but you can still see and keep control of everything.
Amazing.
Lovely.
Cool. And then it'll be this amazing statue's go.
What's it called?
It's.
I'm going to say it's voice activated, and Lady has to say, "Go."
Okay. Okay. I go Cosmos, and
I love him. Okay.
choo, 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 choo. And it just goes straight up to this creature, and it does a multi-attack of just basically big hands, essentially. Yes.
Okay, he's going to hit the water, but actually, I'm going to say he's a construct, and so it
He
will
doesn't
not
have
affect
any
him.
memories.
Yeah, he's fine. His memory is I've just been born.
He loses the memory of having run up and hit
Like the last
thing.
few seconds.
I don't.
How did I get it? How did I get it?
He's immune to a lot of different conditions. Looking at this, so I'm going to say he is also immune to this memory loss from the
Great.
water as well.
So
So,
the multi-attack, the spirit makes a number of slam attacks equal to half the spell level round down. It gets 2 as a result. So that's
Great.
pretty good. And I'll
That is
just roll for it here quickly. Well, the first one misses as a 6. There we go. 23 for the second
that
one.
hits.
And it will take.
It'd be weird if it didn't.
Well, God, sorry, I didn't realize I had other dice. I have to get dice out for this. Sorry, quickly. We'll do it. That is 8 plus spell, so 12 bludgeoning damage.
Nice. You watch as it slams through her, and you get the sense that maybe it's not making like full purchase on her, but it is definitely doing some form of damage. Is it a magical attack?
It just says multi-attack. It doesn't say anything about magical.
It's a spell. I'm going to say you see the sort of as it slams, you sort of feel like the stone should go through this sort of slightly sort of translucent, wet looking creature, but you do see that with your magic behind it, this sort of divine energy allows it to sort of really take purchase. And now I will say this construct has sort of planted its feet in the river in front of it and has just sort of gone poof poof on it. So yes,
Great
lovely.
job,
Very
Cosmos.
nice. We love Cosmos. Gonna have to keep him around. Lovely. I'm just going to change in my initiative order to it saying Cosmos, not Construct. And
Cosmos construct.
at this point, you see Xenon and Pat. We were talking about this before we went live, everyone, and I feel like I should say Pat is Patroclus is his full name, but I saw the name when I was looking at my notes and forgot how to say it, so I called him Pat. So now it's just Xenon and Pat. And you see they sort of move to the wall. They're getting out the way here. This is not their thing. And you actually see Xenon pulls something out of his bag, and it looks to be these gloves, these black gloves, and he hands them to Pat.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, they hand them to Pat. And that brings us around to Athamos.
What's Belle doing?
Belle had her turn earlier.
Oh, she
but
did,
she's
didn't she?
not
Yes.
run.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. What does she look like? She's kind of, sort of doing like.
Oh, Belle looks ready to fight.
Yeah.
Belle looks like she's going to attack.
I am going to tackle Belle and
Okay.
not let her fight. Yeah.
That's right, Atomos. Hero.
roll to hit.
Danae said.
I'm just immediately like, not what I meant.
Danae just said.
Do not use my bardic inspiration for this. How dare
I
you?
take it back.
Uh-oh.
No, please, it's yours. You can.
Thanks. How do I do that? Shoot.
Just roll me. Well, I'll tell you what. It's. I guess you're grappling, really.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
She's like jacked,
where's-
right? And you're a little twig
She
boy.
could pick you up over her shoulder. Yeah.
What?
Well-
What? Oh, I can't believe I've forgotten the grapple rules again. Grapple rules D&D 2024. Hang on.
It's a contested
Strength, yeah.
strength or
Athletics?
agility,
Yeah.
Okay.
or strength dex, I think.
So it'll be Dex from her, and yeah, make
You
me a
get to
strength check.
choose, I
Oh
think.
no. Okay.
Okay.
Someone will correct me, I'm sure.
That was a 7.
Okay, she got a 22. So
You want to try
sort of-
adding your
you sort
D8
of
bardic
jump
inspiration to
towards
that?
her,
Mod?
and she sort of goes, "What are you doing? Stop that thing!
You should go away. You should go. You should leave.
I'm so close." And then just sort of turns back to look at the thing. Isn't not interested in you whatsoever.
Can I, as she turns away from me, can I grab her on the shoulder and cast darkness on her shirt?
On her shirt, isn't darkness a massive sphere?
Yes.
Yeah.
It'll go wherever she goes, so she won't be ever visible.
Is that how darkness works? It goes with an object. It doesn't.
It's like light, isn't it?
You
Oh my
can
God.
cast it
Yeah,
on an
beautiful.
object.
Darkness emanates from the object and moves with it.
Oh
and then
my
you can only
god.
cover
Yeah.
the source of the
Because
object.
I certainly find it a lot easier to not fall in a river when I can not
Can't
see.
see.
No.
Okay, and how wide is this sphere?
It's quite wide. It's 15-foot radius.
So 30-foot diameter. So that takes up most of the cave.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do? Everyone roll me
Jeez.
Jesus Christ.
a D. I'm gonna say Belle was fairly close to Palace because Palace
Yeah.
woke up Belle. So you've put Palace in it, which also means you've probably put the creature and
And B,
the construct and
Danaeus.
and
I'm a
Danaeus.
bit worried that the
I'm going to
creature
say
could
Lilith
see
is the
straight
only
through
one
it.
who now isn't in this.
Yeah.
You're also in this.
Yeah. It's quite dark.
So now the cave, it was dark before, everything was black and white before, and suddenly this magical darkness emanates out, and you hear Belle go, "What the fuck are you doing?" And she just shouts, "Stay still!" And like she screams it into the cave. Okay. Anything else, Athamos?
That was a very big mistake. No.
Okie dokie. Palace. You're
Well-
up. It's dark.
My turn has changed. I
Big
was going
swing.
to do so much
Swing
damage
useful,
with
yeah.
my big
Gonna be really
beefy,
cool
beefy
stuff.
spells and attacks
Yeah.
and the whip, and I was going to use like divine smite, and we'll get there.
Palace.
I would like to cast light
Before you
probably.
do, Palace, can you make me? What do I want here?
What do you want?
What do I want here?
You want us to call it a mug, is what you want.
Yeah, that's what you want.
I do want you to call it a mug. But also, Palace,
Don't
I'd
try and
like
turn this into
you
like
to
some
make
vindictive thing Emily's done, Shamini. This
a
is your
religion
fault.
check.
A religion check.
Religion check.
You got it. Where is my religion? There it is. +3. Oh, I rolled it out of the thing. How did that happen? Let's try again. That is an 18. So +3 is 21.
As you see this darkness surround everything in the cave, you look down and you can still see your skin glowing.
Oh.
And all of you in the darkness can still see Palace. Palace is just this beacon. Nothing else is visible apart from Palace. So that being said, Palace, it's your turn.
So I can't see the little ghouly ghast.
You can
Buffy.
only see yourself. It's
Yourself.
like you're sort of floating in this like sphere of darkness.
Okay, I'm going to cast light onto the whip.
Okay. What happens if light and darkness meet those two spells?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Great question. The other spell is dispelled. So so as you cast light onto the whip, which also weirdly in the darkness, when I say you can see Palace, you can see the bits of Palace's skin that are showing. Like everything else about her is pitch black. So it's just her glowing, so her face, her hands, and I think you're quite covered, right? You're quite armored up.
Yeah.
And so even when you bring out this whip, it looks dark to you. You can't see it, and you cast light on it, and you see your hands glow even brighter. And then nothing seems to take into the whip.
I'm gonna carefully move.
Where? Which direction?
I'm gonna move forward and to the right.
I'm going to need in terms of towards or away from the river,
Oh,
or along the bank, kind of thing.
I was along the bank, kind of. I'm
Okay.
trying to get along the bank so I can get out of the cloud.
Okay. How do I want to do this? I mean, I'm assuming you're not moving. Are you going to move 30? Are you going to move your full run speed?
I'll move until I can get out of the dark, is the idea.
I guess you've got an action as well. So I'll say you can go
Well-
slightly slower and try and get out. So this feels horrible. Let me roll me a wisdom check.
Yeah.
Or an intelligence, whichever you prefer.
Which do I prefer? Wisdom. Oh, Jesus. So I rolled a 2, but I have +6, so that's 8.
Okay. With an 8, as you begin moving, you feel uncertain of the direction you're going, and you can hear the river, and you're trying to stay away from it, but it's sort of echoing around the cave, and you can't quite place exactly where it was. And you feel your foot sort of maybe find the edge, and you think if you carry on, you think you're maybe you've moved about 15 feet, and you think if you maybe carry on, you might go the wrong way.
Okay.
Can I? It's a little cheeky. Would I be able to, give up my turn effectively by giving Palace the help action here and going with them, and then I'll bow out of doing it, trying to do anything else this turn?
Yeah, I'll say you can.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'll
So-
say that Palace can kind of bring you along.
Advantage on the so
Yeah,
roll
so
that wisdom again.
roll another one.
That's 16 this time.
There we go.
Total.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think with the 16, you sort of you navigate the 30 feet. You sort of bring Danaeus with you, and you just
Still
sort of
got my hand
step
on your back.
out. You sort of, and as you're feeling, you don't think you feel anyone else on the way, but you manage to get you two out to the sort of nearer the edge of the cave, and you can see the river.
Okay.
And I'm afraid that is your turn.
Yeah,
that brings
makes
us to Belle.
Oof.
And Belle and Belle is going, what is going on? And is going to move.
No.
I had a hand on her shoulder.
You did?
Can
What
I?
would you like
So,
that to
well,
do?
what I was going to do next was to try and turn her around and tell her to go again. I guess instead, I feel her trying to pull away. Can I try and
You can use a reaction to try
pull her
and
back?
Attack of
make
opportunity.
me. Yeah, I guess it's an attack of opportunity. Yeah, make me an attack roll,
An attack roll. What kind of an attack roll? How do
either
they work?
unarmed or whatever you've got.
Okay, I'll make you an unarmed strike. Right, let's do that. Oh, that was an 18.
Okay, with an 18, you do
Yeah.
grab her,
Yeah.
and I will say for the sort of turn orders weirdness, if you would like to do something here to sort of like not like a spell, but if you'd like to say something,
I will
here,
just
you
I
can.
will just say to her in the pitch darkness, you have to go. You're not helping.
I'm not helping.
Fucking rich.
Oh, Athemos, she's gonna push you, man.
Yes, that's entirely fair.
No.
Oh boy.
Okay, that's a 17 to hit.
Oh yeah, oh god, that very much hits. Yeah, I don't know.
What do you mean? Oh god, that very much hit. You've got
Well, I
some
don't
kind
think
of armor.
I
haven't
don't think
you?
I activated it though.
You're a cleric.
So I should have probably wait a sec. Let me check my inventory. Let me just activate. Yeah,
Let me show
I
you
think
the
it makes it.
concept.
I think Moss owns some armor. I
No, it's
believe
all
Moss
right.
isn't wearing
He
it.
owns it. He's just like, if that's true.
It's
Are
a
you
bit too
wearing your
big.
armor?
It's a bit
Yeah.
too big. Yeah.
for the D&D
I did say you could
purposes.
have
We-
like
We,
fake
we
armor
smash
on.
cut.
Yeah.
We smash cut from this scene to like Moss's house, where a suit
Under
of
the
full
bed.
plate armor is just being used as plant pots and various like terrariums and stuff.
I have not really, but chain shirt. So my armor class is 12. But
Okay, so as Belle pushes you, I need you to roll me a d4.
yeah, fair
Oh
enough.
my god.
You do not want to get
No,
a
I
3.
don't. I don't want to get a 3. Oh shit! What if I get a 3?
Should have said it was a mug, Shamini.
Don't
You should have said it was a
Should have
mug.
said it was a mug.
Should have said it was a mug.
I'm gonna be true to myself. Yeah, that was very much a 3. Oh god!
Okay.
Oh shit.
Athemos,
Very-
you fall backwards. You feel your foot catch. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, jeez.
Fucking hell.
I can do that, right? Let's do that.
You all look so
You also,
scared.
you,
That was
you
a
also,
10.
yeah, I was going to say you also
With a
very much
10.
don't want to roll a 3
Can I add
for this either.
inspiration?
You can.
Saving
I believe it's a
throw?
D20 roll now in new D&D. It's a
No,
it's
no,
a
the
D20
oh,
test.
What
Bardic
the,
inspiration.
is it? I thought it was a
I
D8.
think you can use it on saves.
I'm wondering, yeah, my doubt was whether you could actually use it on a save.
I think in new D&D you can. I believe it is.
Oh no, you're right. Yeah, it does just say.
I think
creature
that's one of the
fails.
improvements. So
And it's an
yeah.
8.
It's
It's
an
a
8.
D8. That's right.
And you got a what? A 10?
A 10.
Okay. Yeah, you can roll it.
14.
Okay.
Okay. You all hear a scrabbling as Moss falls backwards. Moss,
Wish I could see right now.
as you fall, it would be so good if you could, right?
Wouldn't that be cool?
You feel almost something liquid hit your back. And then suddenly, you are back on the surface. You are standing on a stage. There is a banner above it saying, what's the name of your podcast, sorry? Athemos' Tips for Death?
No, just Athemos' podcast.
Athemos' podcast across this sort of like
Making title.
concert hall stage.
Oh.
You see people in the audience with like t-shirts with your face on. You see people holding signs saying, "We don't fear death anymore because of Athemos." Like, we
Big
love
sign.
Athemos, and like pictures of gravestones. People like with like coins tattooed on their eyelids, and you hear people being like,
Athemos!
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 Athemos, as you step out.
Thanks. That's great.
What do you say?
Oh no, I have to say something.
That we think it. There's people chanting your name.
Oh no, I'm gonna wave. I'm gonna smile. Hello. What happens when I say hello very quietly?
It booms out
Oh.
as if you're mic'd, and and people lose their minds. You see, there's sort of like different groups of people. Everyone looks so happy that you're there,
Did you like my podcast?
and then you're submerged in water. The darkness spells drops.
Yeah.
You can all see,
Yeah, it would. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would.
Concentration broken.
Yeah, probably.
and you see Athemos fall into the river.
Jeez.
And that was Belle's turn. So that brings us to Lethe. So that's fun. Who steps forward and Who is-
One sec. On her turn, because the darkness is now
Yes.
dropped, right?
correct.
Great, because my creature can do something because of the stone thing. That's why where's it gone? I had it. So I thought it wasn't going to happen because darkness
Panic
happened.
from all of you.
Well, where did it go? Sorry, I had it up. Panicking. Stone. There we go. Stone summoning. There we go. So it's going to use stone lethargy. When a creature starts its turn within 10 feet of the spirit, which I believe it is, spirit targets it with a magical energy if the spirit can see it, which it can. Wisdom saving throw. It's got to beat a 14, I believe.
Okay. Oh, I rolled a 12. Where's its saving throws? It's got a +5. That's 17.
Oh, never mind then. Basically, this creature,
Try, though.
it would have not been able to make opportunity attacks, and its speed would have been halved. It just slows down. So if anything, Cosmos puts out his hand and nothing happens.
And what actually happens is it moves forward and places two hands on the side of Cosmos's face. I'm just going to see if it recharges the thing. It doesn't, so that's fine. So it's just going to do. Does a 12 hit Cosmos?
12 does not hit. Its AC is 17.
So first one misses.
Ooh.
The second one is a 19, so that hits.
19 does hit.
And it takes then 15 points of necrotic damage. I don't know if he's got anything against necrotic. 'Cause he's a construct.
Don't believe so. No, he doesn't have it.
Doesn't look like it. No poison. So you watch as this sort of liquidy, ethereal creature places its hands on his face, his little emoji face, and screams into it as this sort of energy just begins to like form little cracks with little black like veins running through him. And that is actually all it can do on its turn.
Great.
So that brings us back to Danaeus.
I did sort of give up my turn to move
Oh, you
with.
did, but you got out of the darkness though.
With
So
Kaos.
that's nice.
That is good. That is good.
That is
All I will say for my turn before we move forward, just to really help everybody else out, is that I have been imagining this creature as Gillian Anderson. Please move on.
Yes, yeah.
That's exactly what she looks like.
Just as per discussion
long, wavy-
pre-stream.
Pre-stream.
Yeah.
With an eel. No eels. And
Maybe there's an eel. Maybe we could find an eel.
Why would we be talking about eels?
why would we talk
Well,
about Gillian
you
eels?
weren't
No one
here.
knows.
You weren't here.
You weren't here, but Google.
Don't Google it.
Google it.
Gillian
You do
Anderson
Google
eel. You should.
I will
Google
say,
it.
when I went to go and check the whip stats, the first thing I saw was this picture that I hadn't seen
Yeah.
yet, and
Yeah.
I resisted the urge to say,
Why did
"Oh,
you-
that's what you guys are talking
Yeah.
about." That's one of the hottest pictures I've ever seen.
And it's got an eel in
Eel
it.
on it. Yeah.
Weird.
Almost in spite.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, how can you make Gillian Anderson not hot? Anyway, we're getting off topic here. Danaeus, you wanted to do something?
No, that's it.
That was just letting us know. It's
Letting
Gillian
us
just-
know
I was
about
just-
that. That was it.
About Gillian Anderson, yeah.
Thank
It was
you.
just an important Gillian Anderson update for
is
everyone
Gillian
in chat and
Yeah.
watching at home.
The lady. It's you.
Great. Did we hear a splash in the water?
You've absolutely seen Moss fall in. Yeah, 100%.
Mm.
Okay, great. I'm like, oh, ah! And I look to where the stone is. I look to where I see moss has fallen in the water. I'm like, oh, God, okay, I'm burning through these. I'm going to cast another spell. She says, trying to find the spells. There they are. I'm going to cast Conjure Animals. I don't know how well this will help, but just because it's they're a pack of spectral, intangible animals. I'm going to get what's a good one? It's a bunch of otters. A bunch of otters just appear.
I mean, don't worry,
That's
Fiona.
good.
Fiona, if we've learned anything from this episode, it's that sometimes you do spells and they don't help.
Yeah, I know, it's true. It's true.
We're all learning together.
So the basically just I'm surrounded now by otters, and they're all like, and I'm like, I point to where Moss fell in, and I'm like, get him and bring him to me. I just throw them to go. So that's more creatures that are going to go on my turn.
Okay, so I'm going to say with otters, they
Yeah.
will lose their memory as they go
Fuck!
in the water. However,
it's a large pack. Surely.
yeah, there's enough of them that will sort of be like moving. That okay, so they jump in the water,
Great.
and they
This
all
is
they
insane.
innately go to Moss and kind of like bring him up to the surface.
Great.
So there's like a raft of
Oh,
otters
thank
holding
you,
him, but now they're just like in the water. Like this is
we're having
great.
a great time.
So, Lalidi, can you make an animal handling check, please, to see if you can sort of, with your
Yeah.
innate druid abilities, bring them back?
I just scream. I just go, come on, otters. I made you.
Come on, otters.
I've made you and I can destroy you.
Yeah, literally.
They're like, wow, this water's awesome. And they're doing their little thing where they hold hands. And they're just
They're
being
doing,
really
the,
cute.
they're doing the thing where they hold hands, but they do also do the thing where someone's holds your hand and you realize it's someone you don't know. And you're like, "Oh,"
yeah.
and then they go back to.
And then they're like, oh, you look nice.
Look, I know you guys are vamping, but that was a 6 total. So yeah, we're not.
Oh
Gonna...
yeah, they're having a lovely time. But they've got Moss. Moss is now out of the water on the otter's back. But Moss, you cannot talk right now. You are unconscious for the purpose of this.
And then I'm just going to try and move it a little bit closer to where the stone is without touching the water, essentially, like to try and get
Lovely.
a good angle at it. Yeah.
Great. Yeah. You managed to you can get there pretty easily. Cosmos is up next.
Amazing. He's again horrible embrace by this creature. Is just
Gillian.
going to do uppercut essentially.
Nice. Punch that river.
Lord. Okay, so
We're laughing because otherwise we'd be crying.
crying. Yeah, absolutely.
It's been a real cock up cascade here, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm here for it.
Yep.
Bonus plus. Oh wait, so it's bonus plus my spell attack. Okay, that is an 18 on the first attack.
Hits.
15 on the second attack.
Also hits.
Oh, nice.
Brilliant. Okay, so that is Sorry. Sorry, I'm trying to count.
Maths.
Maths. So that's 16 on the first attack, that bludgeoning damage, and then 14 on the second. So I think that's 30 damage. Let me just double check.
30 total.
Yeah, 30 total damage because it's 1d8 plus 4 plus the spell's level. Yeah.
Nice.
You watch as Gillian Anderson's face gets like thrown back, and a little eel. No, no, she's my cool monster. Leave her alone. I'm doing it myself. Cool. Okay. That brings us to Xenon and Pat. Xenon is going to look over at Athemos and just sort of back away in fear. Pat has put on these gloves that Xenon has given him, and looks to Belle, who nods, and he runs to the back wall of the cave and begins to climb it. And that is going to use all his action to climb up, and he gets sort of about 20 feet up the wall next to the waterfall. Athemos, you are unconscious, and you all see at this point this grey smoke begin to leave. And everyone can make me a perception check.
Oh,
Yep.
And I?
Not you. Everyone who is conscious.
Oh, 9.
15.
Just an 8 for me.
Palace, with a 15, you can't quite make out what it is, but as you look in the smoke, and it's more than you saw before, this is like pouring out of Athemos's mouth. And as it flows towards the diamond, and you look and you think you can see people in it, you think you can hear like this cheering coming from the smoke. Like there's this weird noise in it. And with your knowledge of Lethe, you get the sense that maybe a memory, or even, well, you get the sense something is being pulled out of Athemos. You can't quite work out what. Athemos, you're out of the water. You are on the back of otters. Make me.
They're otters.
But they're doing a good enough job. They're doing enough bobbing that it's kind of keeping you out. And also remember, this water is like drawn to itself. It's constantly trying to like contain itself.
Okay,
It's trying not to drip and fly away.
Right.
So you kind of are. It's almost a non-Newtonian fluid. In fact, you almost get brought up, and make me a Constitution save.
Okay. Con, steer. Oh, that's there. Okay. That's a whole 9.
Okay. You don't wake up. But you're you don't wake up. So at this point, Athemos, what was the best day of your life?
Oh no.
Oh.
What a lovely question.
Isn't it a nice question?
That is a lovely.
It's a lovely question. Just tell me. You just
thinking about positive.
tell everyone.
things. I think maybe there was a time early on where I became a demigod, and everyone was really like happy about it and keen on it. Do you know what I mean? Everyone was like,
You were the
"This
new
is-"
cool thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and like all the mortals were like, wow, and I was like, oh, this is a good thing. Okay, great. And really kind of like, yeah, going along with this flow of like networking and like, you know, celebratory drinks. And for a while there, just being like, oh, maybe this is good. Maybe this is great.
Maybe this is good. You know, maybe being a demigod
Yeah.
isn't so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's nice.
Isn't that nice?
What a lovely memory.
Think about that for a while.
Palace, it's your turn.
Yeah, okay. I have some questions. Number 1, is Athemos floating away?
No, he's sort of in place where the otter
Okay.
raft is.
Number
the
2.
the otter's consistently forgetting why they're there.
They're keeping him up. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Number 2, in my memory and my knowledge of Lethe, do I think I can stop this by killing her?
As in, stop Athemos's
The loss
thing.
of Athemos. The Athelos.
Make me. Oh, you rolled really well before on this, so I will say with your knowledge and what you've seen, in fact, of everything going towards this diamond within the river, you think maybe if you got the diamond out, that the power of the river might be removed.
Yep.
Okay.
You're not sure about the spirit itself, but the
Right.
diamond you think would have something to do with that.
And I'd already tried to whip it out and it didn't work.
I think you need to keep doing it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna just whip it again, I think.
Whip it again. Yeah, roll to hit.
Whip it again. Okay. That is a 16.
Hits. Roll your damage. Remember, double the radiant.
Double the radiance. So that is 5 points slashing.
Okay.
Jeez. Oh, that is 9-point radiant.
Okay, is that doubled?
Yes.
9 doubled. Oh, because it's plus whatever. Yes. Okay,
Yeah,
great.
+2.
Lovely. Also make me a dexterity save.
Oh, that's a 1.
Okay. You feel this like bit of water
You don't have enough otters, guys.
onto your face. This is not as big a deal as Asmos falling in the river. You feel this like a drop of the water splash onto your face,
God.
and for a second you hear this music playing.
No!
She's very upset. It could be any music. It could be anyone's music. You're not quite sure
Yeah.
whose. But as you hear the song that Orion sang at
Oh.
Heracles' ascension.
Mhm.
You don't forget Orion, but you do forget what his voice sounds like.
God,
You can still see the face of him, but you sort of look at him and you're like, oh, that guy. He's Orion. I know him. Apollo's kid. Seems nice.
Yeah.
But you lose sort of a connection, perhaps, towards him.
Yep.
God.
Yep.
However, at the same time, you see the diamond shift even more and it looks far looser than it was.
Is this a successful melee attack?
It is.
I would like to cast Divine Smite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go for it.
I deal an extra 1d4 radiant damage. But I get to do that twice or no?
Only what, 1d4?
Yeah,
divine
I
smite.
was.
What
I thought
level?
it was bigger than that.
You're
What
level
level?
5.
I will cast it at spell 2 slot.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still not telling me. Here we go.
It's doubled, remember, whatever you roll.
Doubled,
anyway.
yeah. So that is it's still 3, so 6.
Okay. With a 6. This extra heat behind it as you fling this whip out, and it sort of catches it, and the heat then expands and the diamond pops out and starts falling. And as it falls, it releases this wave, this almost like a heartbeat throughout the cave. Okay. And as that happens, just finding my notes, please hold on, sorry. Where has it gone? You all go unconscious.
Fuck.
Oh.
Athemos, you are in the water. But you're not having any more... You don't... if anyone was awake to see it, they wouldn't see any more smoke leaving your mouth.
Did the otters just vanish?
The otters...
It's a concentration spell.
The otters vanish.
Okay.
Athemos is
again.
float. However,
I'm
you're floating
fine
on
with
your
that.
back.
Yeah,
You're floating on your back.
Cool.
What order shall I do this in? Can everyone just roll me a d8? Whoever gets the highest is going first.
And it would have been a 0. It was on the wrong spell.
Oh, no.
Uno.
It doesn't matter.
7.
2.
5.
5, 2. Okay, Danaeus.
Hmm.
You... Well, describe to me the day you got Cassie.
Oof. I think it was not the same day I asked for Cassie. I think it was something that Aphrodite took away and really was like, I'm gonna let me think about that. Let me really think about that. And I think there was enough time that Danaus had perhaps convinced himself that she wasn't ever going to get back to him on that.
Yeah, and then I think one day she appeared to you. You actually saw the vision of this woman. This tall, voluptuous, curvy, red-headed, long-haired woman who was just so imposing. But she walked up to you, she touched your face, and she said, "If you create her, I can make her real, Danaus."
And I think he just thought about his daughter, basically, and like whatever that meant to him at the time, really. And it would have been an amalgamation of all kinds of things. But it was just, she was the sort of, you know, his kind of like platonic ideal for what his child would be, basically. Yeah.
And as she formed in front of you, almost in this sort of glowing light, Aphrodite stroked her head, and these beautiful blonde curls appeared, and she nestled down into your arms. And you see yourself looking at her on that first day. And as you look into her eyes, you see her get older. You see her running around at sort of an older age, running around a field. You see her get to maybe 10, 11, and, you know, she's playing tricks on you, she's hiding behind doors and, you know, wants and talking about boys that she thinks are really cute at school. And then we get to one day when she's maybe 14, and she comes in and sits down with you at a table. Hi, Dad.
Hi.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right. How was school?
Yeah, good. It's all mortal stuff, you know. It's slow.
Right, of course.
I've been meaning to say, just thank you so much. Just
What for?
everything. I wouldn't be here without you.
Well, I don't know about that. Well, I suppose, sure.
But you know, I've got to go back now. So.
What?
Oh, at Olympus, to Aphrodite, my real mother. I mean, oh come on, Dad, you didn't think I'd stay down here forever, did you? Not when I could be up there.
No. Wait.
Oh my God,
this-
Dad.
This isn't real.
What?
This isn't real. Can't be real.
Danaus.
You're not. You're a baby.
And with that, we'll go to Lethe. Lethe, talk to me about your childhood. What was it like?
I think a lot of it was different playgroups, different creches, never more than a couple of months at a time, mostly because Lethe was disruptive, because everyone kept making fun of her, so therefore she decided to fight back with her horns. Several scrapes, several reports home.
I think it's one of those days. There's been a report home. You know who it's gone to. And he's not always around. But as you approach the villa today, you can feel his presence. You can hear the music. You can see the lights are on. Like, there's no doubt that Dad is home today.
I try to sneak past and go to my room.
Make a stealth check. With disadvantage.
Yeah, sure. It is A 9 total. 9 total.
Okay. The lady! Come in here. And you go into Dionysus's sort of room and you see this sort of like furs all over the bed and there's music playing and he's there drinking some wine. In fact, we'll get the wine glass. So school went well today, I hear.
Yeah, totally great. Yeah, they say I don't need to go back. I've learnt it all.
That's not what they said, Lilady. You know, Lysander never gave me any problems like this.
I don't care about Lysander.
All right, I know. Just next time, if you're gonna, you know, jab him, and he like taps the top of your horn, do it really hard, okay? Don't look like that, Lilady. I'm having fun. Come on, girl.
I'm not having fun.
Oh. Well, what can we do to fix that?
Well, there's a school I've wanted to go to. It's alternative and it's like about animals. I was thinking it might be like animal care, yeah, or like plants.
You need to go to school for that. You can chat to Artemis. She'll sort you out.
No, but I'd like to learn that.
Huh. Yeah, all right.
And I don't want to go to any parties anymore.
Oh.
I
Parties for people who want to be at parties, Lilady, so we don't, you know, that's fine.
yeah,
Right.
Everyone always looks at me there. Everyone like, I don't feel. I'm not like you.
Hey. They look at you because you're incredible. Look at you. And he will put his arm around you and point you towards a mirror. And go, do you know how special those make you? You're a child of Olympus, my girl. That means you are destined for brilliant things. That makes you one of us. You're special.
Yeah, I'm special. Yeah.
So yeah, you can go to that school.
Can I?
Mhm.
Oh,
But maybe just, you know, Christmas and birthdays. Christmas, that very real Greek mythology holiday.
Winterfall. Yeah. Okay.
Winterfall, the one, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I'll go to hug him.
He'll like put his arm around you.
Yeah.
And be like, all right, proud of you. Remember, really hard. And he sort of like pretends to like jab people with his hands.
Yeah. I rush out. I try to find Lysander.
With that, we will move to Palace. What you see doesn't make any sense to you. You see what you think is Hecate. You see a younger Hecate, a woman whose face you can't quite picture, you can't quite see, maybe with 3 faces, maybe with 1, talking to a man who is tall and broad with this glowing skin. As you look, it's like looking directly into the sun itself. You can barely make purchase, but you look through and you see his face. And you hear Hecate say, "Her future is not set yet, Helios. Give her to me, and I will give her the choice of where to stand." And you see this man, as you look down, is holding a small child. And he looks at her and goes, "The rest of us are all doomed. You're our only hope." And he hands the baby to Hecate. And you see her turn around to a pitch black river that seems to not drip, to not have any spray, fall off it. And she dunks the baby in the water. And with that, we'll take a little break and we'll go to our lore drop. Hooray!
Hooray!
And it's hooray! Everyone say hooray!
Hooray!
The glass.
I like mugs.
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 That's a glass.
Mugs.
Whose turn is it? It's Pip. It's Pip
me.
doing the lore drop. How exciting.
Hello.
Woohoo!
Gosh, I'm obviously fine. What great vibes to go straight into a lore drop on. Hello everyone. I'm not an authority on anything, so anything I say probably not true. Check. Like, I've checked some sources, but you should definitely check them. And don't listen to me. So, I, apropos of nothing, thought, why not talk about a tyrant? Because, obviously not
There's
related
no
to
tyrants
anything.
in this story. I don't
Anything happening in the world. No, obviously not in your story,
No.
Emily, but the story that we live every day in the real world. And the particular tyrant that I would like to talk about is Dionysius of Syracuse, or Dionysius the First, or Dionysius the Elder, who was a tyrant of Syracuse, which is in Sicily. So we are sort of in my dates are shaky, but we're in the sort of time of Magna Graecia, where there are sort of lots of Greek colonies around the world, and one of these is very much in Syracuse, in Sicily. And a big problem in that part of the world, from certain people's perspectives, was the Carthaginians, who were trying to own everything and everyone. A clerk. He was a clerk, Dionysius was, until he, one has to assume, was either conscripted or decided to join the army, or however this works, and he fought the Carthaginians. And when he returned, he effectively trash-talked a bunch of the other, like, Greek Syracusan generals, and was like, these guys are terrible, they don't know what they're doing, we're losing this war, we need like new leadership, I've just done really well in this recent battle, and everyone thinks I'm really rad right now, I'm the new hotness, so everyone should get behind me and effectively elect me as like supreme general, which they did.
Great.
It's a scary time. And he was talking a very big game, so he immediately used this to sort of effectively like raise an army. He kind of started with like 600 men, and then on his way to like another like settlement, it's said that he faked an attempt on his life to then petition that he should have more men, because he's very much in danger. And obviously there's no parallel there with anything that's happening. So he fakes an attempt on his life, allegedly, and ups that number from 600 to like 1,000, and then from there starts conscripting mercenaries and using all the money he's got to just like build this huge army. And then effectively, there is some fighting of people who are, sort of encroaching on their land, etc. But he then turns that army inward, effectively, goes back to Syracuse and is like, hello, everyone, this is my army. We're not going to do democracy anymore.
Oh, shit.
And if you have any questions about that, you can ask mercenaries I'm paying to make sure that we don't do democracy anymore. So he seizes power because no one can stop him. He does a bunch of stuff over this rule. Again, in a parallel that is only tangential, but he builds a big wall. But it is a big wall around Syracuse, right? And this is at a time when there are wars. Yeah,
Whoa.
you might have noticed what I'm angling at here.
In the musical Hadestown, he's angling for the Hades character in that, right?
Hades
Yes, that's what we're saying,
He does
yes.
the
Exactly
song
who
about
I'm
building the
comparing
walls.
him to.
Yeah, that's the one we
Yes.
were.
Mhm.
And he is regarded by these sort of the ancient philosophers and historians as being the worst kind of despot. So he is a cruel, suspicious, vindictive human being. And then you go to the other websites where they're like, he was really smart and he was really clever and he was a big hero, and you're like, interesting. He made Syracuse like the strongest there ever was in history, and you're like, yeah, dude, but like at what cost? Anyway, he did a bunch of stuff. He, like many tyrants, if you've ever read about tyrants, he fancied himself like a patron of the arts. He liked to present as a very cultured, or maybe he was, but we've all seen him. So he surrounded himself with like artists, philosophers, poets, particularly. And unfortunately, well, he also considered himself, he dabbled, he wrote some plays, apparently, he wrote some poetry, apparently. A lot of it is, I don't think any of it survives, but accounts of him having done it survive, but just we don't have any of the plays or the poems, which is probably beneficial to us, because apparently they were pretty awful. There is an account in a couple of places I found around 388 BC or thereabouts. He sends an envoy and a bunch of performers to the Olympic Games to perform his poetry, and is like run out of town effectively. Like everyone is like, boo, this sucks,
get out.
Basically, like it does not go down well with an audience. And there is a fun anecdote, who knows how true it is, but it's a fun anecdote. One of these people that he kind of surrounded himself with was a poet and a musician, I believe, called Philoxenus, who appears in some other stuff. Like all of the people he surrounded himself with, or seemingly so, he didn't like he liked to have lots of artists and poets around him, but doesn't sound like he treated them particularly well. It was very much like, my court is full of rad dudes, look.
Here are my rad dudes.
And he asks Philoxenus to effectively like give him like a review effectively of some of his poetry. It was very dangerous with a tyrant in a tyrant's court to do this kind of thing. And so he reads his poem, and Philoxenus gives him a frank and honest review of it. Not positive. Philoxenus is sent to the quarries. The quarries are literally where we send our prisoners to work and mine and etc. Philoxenus is sent away. Apparently the next day, all of the other rad dudes, Philoxenus's mates, are like, hey, Dionysius, what if you didn't send Philoxenus to the quarries? Maybe you bring him back. Like, he's really nice. You ask him to be honest, and he's just constructive. Maybe you could read him some of your other stuff.
Your earlier work.
Yeah. And so he does, and he brings Philoxenus back, and so he reads Philoxenus this other thing, and it's like, okay, what did you think? And Philoxenus thinks for a minute. And then he turns and he walks over to the guards and goes, take me back to the quarry.
He's like, I simply don't want to hear anymore.
Yeah, or it's just like, look, I'm going to be honest, and that's where I will end up.
I do not.
Savage and delicious.
Yeah, I'm not.
Great. It's like, I would rather be in the quarry.
I'm not compromising my morals on this. Yeah.
Also, unionization though from the other artists. That was beautiful early unionization.
There is a cool cave in Syracuse called the Ear of Dionysius, which apparently originally was a cave that was dug for water storage. So effectively a deep cave, like contained with a hole in the top. And then there was an earthquake at some point, and one of the walls caved in, so they obviously couldn't use it for water storage anymore. But what it did create was this weird little cavern, and it is kind of ear shaped, and the acoustic and the echoes in there are wild, and I can attest this because I've been there. It's called the Ear of Dionysius. It was Caravaggio called it that in like I couldn't tell you exactly when. Obviously, much
The
later.
past.
Called it the Year of Dionysius, and it is this cave with this wonderful acoustic. Like you can the idea being you can kind of speak quietly in any part of this cave, and it will be heard anywhere else within
that's cool.
the cave itself.
That's
the myth
really
attached
awesome.
to that, which relates to Dionysius, is apparently he used it as a prison where he would keep political dissidents, and then you've got your little hole up the top, so you have this image of this fucking paranoid lunatic locking people up, putting his little ear to the top and listening to what everyone's. What am I? Oh, my prisoners better not be saying bad things about me. It's like, dude,
weasel.
If I had prisoners in the cave like that, I'd like whisper at the top. I'd be like, ooh,
Look at
and try and like freak them all out.
A little bit worrying that Emily's listening to the story and
being like
inspirational.
When I'm tyrant of Syracuse,
Oh yes, if I was a tyrant in this case,
that's how this game all ends.
That is a
Emily
legend,
being
though.
tyrant of Syracuse.
There's basically nothing apart from people saying that there's a legend about that to say whether that is true or not. But it's cool and it
Very
fits.
cool.
And just to bring it to an end, because thankfully for everyone involved, he is dead. Apparently, well, this is recorded. A play of his called The Ransom of Hector, which is a lost play. It's not a play that exists. It won the Lethe festival. Is that the festival we talked about? No, it's a different festival. There was another festival we talked about on a previous Lore Drop, but it's a play festival in Athens. And one of his plays won this festival, right? And for this guy whose art has been like roundly pissed on by everyone who's heard it, he is obviously extremely excited about this. He's very happy to have won his play. So he comes home and he has just a huge party. And apparently, one of the many ways that people say that he died, there's a few different ones. This is my favorite. Apparently, at this party where his play is like, you know, been received well and he's won, and humorous again, given his namesake, he drinks himself to death.
Oh no.
Yeah. So there's a few other things. Either he died of natural causes after hearing that his play did well, which is also kind of funny.
Natural causes. My play did well.
Heart attack. My play did well. Heart attack.
The curtain
guys.
call. Boom, done.
Or a conspiracy of his kin.
They were just done with Vogon poetry.
Dionysius II is the next tyrant of Syracuse right after that, so it's kind of like maybe a song's just like, I'm done with this fucker.
God.
Anyway. That's some stuff about Dionysius of Syracuse.
Awesome.
That was awesome.
I really liked the cave bit.
It's look, if you're ever in Syracuse, there's a really cool archaeological park there, and you can go in the cave, and it's pretty cool.
Nice.
Thank you, Pip. Thank you to our guests for doing lore drops for us. It's very nice, very lovely.
Sorry, I would have felt left out otherwise. Not left out. I'd have felt like I didn't contribute. So.
Hey, look, it's been wonderful.
That was really interesting. I didn't know any of that. That
really
was
cool.
Yeah.
I mean, is any of it true? I might have made it all up. Who knows?
Well,
That's very convincing.
To be honest, historians were making it up a bit. Like if you read like Suetonius, that history at that point wasn't necessarily to be truthful. It was also to entertain. So every now and then they just throw in something that isn't true just because it's entertaining, and we now don't know the difference.
About how someone told this guy to go fuck himself,
or how Tiberius took a sailor's face off with a crab. Probably wasn't true. But it's like, history wasn't to be honest.
Yeah, no. It was just the whole like, oh, you get power through this way. You've look, I'm going inverted commas. You fake an assassination attempt. You want to build walls. You're doing this is all
some sort of big book somewhere that someone's been reading and gone, inspiration. Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to take a little break, and then we will be back with the second part of episode 5, our penultimate episode of Myth.
Yeah.
See you in a bit. Don't go anywhere. Or do. We don't control you. No, that's the end.
No, I'm doing it now.
Hello, I took a drink right as Fiona was doing the countdown. I don't know why I did that, but I did. Hello.
Take 3 drinks.
I've only got 1 drink left. I've drunk the other 2.
Because you're just watching us perform. That's why you're like.
I now just have a glass. And mug.
Another glass.
Oh.
2 glasses.
3 glasses.
What more can you do? How
This
much
is
worse can it
plastic,
get?
so this can't
Do
be
you
a glass.
plenty?
Yeah.
Can you have a
You have
plastic
so much
glass?
to lose.
Yes.
I don't know.
Is it not a plastic cup at that point?
That's
No,
not
I,
a cup.
I agree because I think mugs
It
can also be
looks
made
like
of
a
glass.
glass.
You know what?
Anyway.
It goes back to my philosophy debate a couple of weeks ago. Like, what is a glass? What is a mug? But we don't have a stream for this. We've got to go back to
We've got it on the Patreon. You can go check it out.
Mm.
Patreon.com/RPGeeksDND. You can see me
And
talk more
if that's
about
not an
this
incentive,
exact
I
mug.
don't know what is.
Yep.
Anyway, we're all doing good, aren't we? Are we doing good, good folks? We're all happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Great.
let's.
Sorry, I
begin.
just alt-tabbed over to Discord and it's just that picture of Gillian. I'm so sorry, it jump scared me.
Here she is again with her eel.
I'm really sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry, everyone
It's
who
okay.
is watching this.
It's okay. We'll go to Danaeus first.
Yeah, okay.
Danaeus, you wake
Yes.
up in the comfiest bed you have ever been in. You see there's you sort of roll over and you see there's a little wicker cot next to you, and you can see sort of the little hand of Cassie just sort of stretching. You look around the room and you're in this kind of pillared room, but it's looking out over like a beautiful landscape. You see olive trees and roses and there's beautiful smells. You can see there's drapes above the bed, and as you sort of sit up, you realize you're looking down Mount Olympus. And you hear a voice. Good morning, you're awake. And Aphrodite walks in.
Where am I?
Oh, you're home,
Wow.
darling. Oh, you you all fell, I guess, is the word. Fell is strong. You didn't die or anything like that, but you, well, the river got some of you, I think. And, well, we got you out. Of course I did.
Right.
And Cassie's doing great, and she goes over to the basket and sort of gives her a little tickle.
Oh, good.
How are you feeling? Also,
Fine.
worth saying to all of you, you've had the benefits of a long rest. You
Ooh,
can all
Oh,
click
thank
that button.
God.
that is very good.
Oh, we needed it. Yeah,
It's the first one you've had in the whole game, so
Yep.
yeah, I thought that was
Right.
probably about time. Long rest.
Lovely.
How are you
Great.
feeling?
Sorry, I was going to say
Feeling
great.
fucking
I
fantastic,
attacked.
yeah.
No.
You hear that sound? It's the sound of all of our spell slots coming straight back to us. Oh, it's so nice.
Yeah, well, how many feet away is Aphrodite?
Sorry, we didn't succeed finding the sun. I mean,
Oh no, it's that wasn't what we needed you to do. We just needed to know where it was. And well, it's interesting, we can't see it. But they
Can't
trust
see it.
you. We can't. They've cast some kind of protection magic. I'm not sure where they got it from. I don't know who. But we can't see their hideout.
right. And well, you need us to find it.
Yes. But that's okay. You've done very well, Danaeus. We're very proud of you all. It was only when
thank
everyone went unconscious down at the river, your mortal friends included, that we were able to get to you.
And where did the mortals end up?
Oh, we left them.
In the underworld.
Yes.
Did we get everything we needed from them? They might be able to help to find.
To what?
Well, you want to locate their hideout, so
Oh, yes, I'm going to lead them to go back there. We need to
Okay.
know exactly what they're doing, Danaeus, so tell me, what did they tell you?
Not a lot, to be honest.
They must have said something.
Something about Icarus, I think.
Okay, who's that?
Beats me, but sure we can find out.
Make me a deception check.
Yep. Figured it was coming. Cool. Can I do any fucking business to help myself here? No, not really. Okay, just roll well. I can roll well. I roll well all the time. Like
Got
right
luck,
now.
haven't you? You've got luck.
I do, but I don't need it, hopefully,
Nice.
because that is a 23.
Ooh.
She looks at you and goes, okay, well, you've done well. We know roughly where they are. We know they needed to go to the underworld to get Lethe for some reason. I don't know what they would want with that.
No.
Hmm.
I mean,
You've
probably
been
don't know
taking
what
this little one to very dangerous places, though, Danaeus.
Well, she surfaced with me.
Is she? I can keep her safer. You know that, Danaeus. Just have to ask.
I know. All right, okay, you know what it is?
Mm.
I feel safer when she's with me.
That's lovely. Tell me, how do you feel around a lady?
Sorry, I'm just staring at just Fiona like going into her own jumper. Well, me and Lel we've always got on well.
Mm.
I think whether she can detect this or not, she probably can because she's a master of these things. I'm gonna take a deep breath and just shift gears. But I don't know. Feels different somehow since because I haven't seen each other in a while, and there was definitely something between us at the party, and you sent on an exciting mission together. So thank you for that.
You're so welcome.
Yeah, I mean, it's early to say, but there could be something there.
Excellent. Some of the mortals as well. They were quite pleasant looking.
Yep.
Any of them interested in you?
Oh, I mean,
Mortals tend to be, Danaeus.
well, exactly. It's almost it's too easy.
But it could be so useful.
No, I think I've leaned on that resource.
Interesting. Well, you've been in their hideout, yes?
Well, no. Otherwise, I'd be able to tell you where it was.
Oh, we know where it is, darling. We just can't go in. We can't see it. You've been in there, Danaeus. We know you went in. Why are you lying to me?
Okay. Just listen. I think I might have. Well, feels like I fell in the Lethe. So, if I'm getting
that makes sense. That makes
memories muddled
so
up,
much
then.
sense. Oh, you poor thing. And she sort of sits next to you on the bed and sort of strokes your hair. You poor thing. Well, I tell you what, you get some rest. But, well, we need that sun back. So, and honestly, the big guy is very impressed with the four of you. Really
Is he?
illuminated everything for us. So,
well, we're Happy to serve.
Of course you are. And she kisses you on the forehead and then kisses Cassie on the forehead and goes, well, I will see the two of you later, but rest up. Don't, go running off anywhere, and we'll chat. Okay? We're going to bring the four of you back together, I assume, at some point to sort of sort next steps. I don't know. That's for the other ones to deal with. I just wanted to check that my favourite boy was doing okay.
Well, I'm doing great.
Lovely.
Thank you. Thank you for saving me, us,
Of course. Regards, darling. What else are we going to do? And she walks out of the room. I say room. She walks down the steps of this sort of almost like, what are they called? Gazebo. You're in.
I'm going to very carefully watch her leave.
Mm-hmm. Eventually, she just sort of disappears as she walks. She just sort of fades away.
Grand. I'm going to grab Cassie. I'm going to pick her up. I'm going to hold her really, really tightly and kiss her on the top of the head. I'm going to get her tucked like really tightly in the sling.
She's like grabbing at your face.
I am going to summon the lute real quick.
Mhm.
I'm going to play just like a power chord on it. Tiny little cherub wings pop out of my back, and I cast fly on myself.
Yeah!
I only have 10 minutes, but I am going to go as fast as I humanly, demi-godly can.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
To the hideout, just
Okay.
as fast as I possibly can.
Okay.
I have 10 minutes of flight.
Yeah.
And
With 10 minutes,
like
you
a
get
missile.
down Mount Olympus very, very quickly.
Great.
I will say you have to sort of run the final bit, but
Perfect.
we will catch you up there in a minute.
Okay.
Athemos, you wake up lying on what feels like a very firm single mattress. And you open your eyes and you're in this sort of grey and black and white room. There's a small window with sort of some light coming in, which makes you think that maybe you're not above. And there's sort of a small sheet tucked up on you, but you are in bed.
I don't have time to be in bed. Is there a door?
There is a door, yeah.
I'm looking around.
As you open the door, you look down this corridor. Everything is black and white still, and it just sort of seems to go on and on and on. And eventually, you sort of move down this corridor, and you turn a corner, and you come into looks like a hallway, quite a grand hallway, in fact, from what was quite a plain row of maybe dormitories. And you see there is this black and white sort of Art Deco lift in the hallway.
I'm gonna get in the lift.
Cool. You get in the lift. There's loads of buttons. One of them seems to glow slightly. It's the 13th floor.
Glowy button.
Glowy button. And you go straight up.
Oh,
And the doors open
dear.
immediately open into what looks like an office. And you see there is a very tall, what they called wingback chair. And sat in it in front of a giant desk with a pen and paper and just sort of writing notes is Hades.
Hades,
Oh, hello, Athemos.
you're here. I'm here. You're
You're here.
here.
Yes?
Actually,
Yes?
Hades,
Athemos.
I need to talk to you. So this
We
is
are.
difficult, because I was going to have to write a letter, and I don't know how long that would have taken.
You see he takes out some earbuds. Like, sorry, I couldn't quite hear.
What were you listening to?
Herb Garden.
It's a good podcast.
It's my favourite. Yeah.
It's a really good podcast.
You do see he's got a little tray of herbs in his office.
Oh, lovely. Hades, I need to talk to you very urgently.
Please.
Is there a chair?
No.
Right, I'm just going to come up to the desk, and I'm just going to sort of loom slightly hello. I am very concerned about plans. What are the plans? I think you have a plan. Someone has a plan. Is there a single plan? Look, I'm worried that not everyone has the same plan, and that everyone has different plans, and they are not good plans. Excuse my being so bold as to say so.
Who has different plans, Athamos?
Well, I'm worried that you have a plan, and maybe Hecate has a plan, and
Hecate, what's Hecate got to do with any of this?
well, my friend Pallas is a paladin of Hecate.
Oh, right. Yes, that one.
Yes. And they have some plans, and you have some plans.
Hecate has plans.
Well, I think so. Yes, I think, well, everyone has a plan. Yes, I think so. And we went with the mortals. You want me to go with the mortals?
Yes, you did very well.
Well, yes, they have.
Well, apart from the unconscious thing, but we fixed. I will say, just so you know,
Yeah.
any of the memories that were described to you,
Yeah.
Athamos,
Yeah.
are gone. However, I think I should have made a note of this,
Yeah.
but there was one kind of what seemed like a weird future memory.
Yeah.
Perhaps there was a childhood friend, and then there was something else that I've forgotten. Interestingly, what was it? It was
The wedding.
That
was the wedding,
first
there was another
wedding,
one.
And there was the cheering. Was there a third one?
I think that was it, wasn't it?
No, that's all I remember.
Yeah.
That was all it was. Congratulations.
No,
Okay.
as far as the third
Don't worry
one.
then. In which case, don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
Or we've just forgotten it.
Or we've
Yeah.
forgotten it, and that's
A lot of it going around.
Yeah. You told me to go along with the mortals with their plan.
Mhm.
I don't think that's the best thing for them. I think they're going to get in a lot of trouble.
They're already in a lot of trouble, Athamos.
Well, we need to get them out of the trouble and make sure everyone's not making trouble and not having trouble and not getting in trouble. And I need to help them. And I don't think everything's going in the right way to be able to help people. I just want to help people. That's the point, right? That's what we're doing. We're helping people.
That is what we do.
Well, they are not
Athamos,
easy to help.
we don't need you to help those people.
Well, I want to help those people.
We
Those are
have
the
to help
people-
the other people. The people who those people are trying to hurt.
Well, they'll be fine, though. Everyone else will be fine. It's not going to work, is it? No, they're not going to do anything. They're
Make
mortals.
an insight check.
So, insight. I have a skill of that. That's a synthetic. No, it's a 19.
19.
Nice.
He is worried about them.
Why does everyone seem to think they can actually do this?
They stole the sun, Athamos.
Yes, but
Look, down here, I don't need it. But up there, they care a lot. And actually, quite frankly, it's causing an awful lot of paperwork for me. And a lot of people not prepared. And I appreciate your help in trying to make sure people are. But the easiest way for this all to be over is for us to get the sun back and get everything back the way it was. I like things to be in order, Athamos. And you see he straightens the paper on his desk.
what is the correct place for those mortals to be? Because I don't know if I'm telling them I'm going along with it. Am I telling them it's the right thing to do? Where have they gone? Where are they? Where am I? That's not the point. The point is that the system is chaotic, and
Currently it is.
where are they supposed to be?
You see him glance to the side, and as you look up, you see 3 screens with the doors of where people go when they die. And you follow his eye line, and he's looking straight at the gate to Tartar. What's it called? Tartarus.
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 I was like, Tartar stores. I was like, what? Where are they going? Tartarus.
We don't want them to go there, though, do we?
Yes, we do.
But it's rubbish there.
Yes, it is.
So I would like to save them from that.
Why?
Because they're people.
Do you think all people are good, Athemos?
I hadn't really considered it.
What about those who kill others? What about those who don't follow the rules? What do you do with them? We have to have somewhere to put them, don't we?
But what if you can fix them so that you don't have to?
Some people are just too broken.
Not those people. Not those people. I met them.
They stole the sun, Athemos. They laughed in the face of the gods. They are trying to unseat my family.
And you haven't spoken to Hecate about this, then?
No, but I'm going to.
I don't know what my job is.
Your
Because-
job is to make sure people have filled in the correct paperwork, to make sure people are prepared for sorting when they arrive here. And occasionally, I will ask you to do something else. But right now, why don't you go back to the surface and do another episode of your little podcast?
I might do that. It's going quite well. It's quite a success.
I've listened. I've actually enjoyed it.
Oh. Well, that is a great honour. And I'm so honoured.
I would like episode 3.
Yes, I'm so sorry about the delay and the lack of anecdotes.
You were unconscious.
Yes, I know, but you have to keep up the pacing and the audience and.
Athemos, I don't care.
Okay, right. One more thing. Sorry. Just about the paperwork. I had notebook. Diana Badgers, and Kathy Bourne. Right, they did not have the correct paperwork, and I'm a bit worried that there are other people who also don't have the correct paperwork. And I want to know how we can, post mortem, as it were, ensure that there's not too long of a backlog in sorting the correct paperwork.
Athemos, you came down here. You saw the people with the dogs helping those through the gate.
Yes.
Where do you think we get those souls from?
Well, apparently, the people without the correct paperwork.
Exactly.
Forever.
As the population increases on the surface, more people come down. That means we need more people to look after them. If the population wasn't growing so quickly, we could easily send everyone through, but we simply can't. We need the money and we need the workers.
But they're not the bad people. So why are they doing the working forever?
They didn't follow the rules, Athemos.
Well, they didn't. But they didn't know that they would. Kathy fell down a hill. But that's not her fault, is it?
That is tragic.
Yes.
She will have an eternal purpose, Athemos.
Well, I don't. Does she want that? Is that a Diana? I don't think they want that. Could we? I just think the system maybe isn't optimal right now. The system, your system. I want to change your system.
My system.
To a better system.
Well, I tell you what, Athemos. You go make a podcast about it, and I'll listen.
Oh.
And I'll let you know.
Right. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much.
Goodbye, Athemos.
Right. Oh, I'm going to go back on that lift. Oh dear.
It'll take you back.
Thank you.
Press the button above 13.
14?
There isn't a button there, it's blank, but you've just pressed it and it'll take you up. Spooky, kind of fun.
I get it. That's really cool. I like that.
I can't wait to hear your proposal.
Thank you. Okay. All right, great. Bye.
Goodbye, Atomos.
Hades wants to listen to my podcast.
Atomos makes his way to the lift, and you do see that above 13, if you sort of run your hand up the wall of the lift, there is an invisible button that you press, and you go up. Palace. You wake up in a single bed in a black and white room, in a long corridor that looks like dormitories. But as you wake up, you hear a voice. Palace. Hello. And sat on the foot of your bed is a woman that you cannot catch the sight of the face of. What do you know, Palace?
I think you're trying to help the humans. Or they at least think you're on their side, and I don't think you would trick them.
I'm not tricking them.
Okay, good.
I'm giving them the choice. I'm giving everyone the choice.
The ones who are like you, the ones before the Olympians, the Titans.
Yes.
Where are they now?
They're in Tartarus. They're locked away. Forever.
Can we get them out? They're stuck there?
Not anytime soon.
Would they... You know how, like Apollo and Hera and Dionysus and... They're all a bit mean.
Yes.
Are the Titans like that?
For a second, you think you can see her face. And you see this sort of pale, dark-eyed, long, dark hair. And she looks at you. Yes. And then as she moves again and you can't quite find purchase.
Was Helios a Titan?
He was. You went back to the river. Did you see him? Palace. You are so special. He just wanted you to be safe. I hope you understand I had to. He was not always kind. He was not always good. But you were a baby. And it was the only way to save you.
What would they have done?
I do not know. But you have seen what they have done to others. You had to forget them. And they had to forget you. It was the only way. But now, it was time you knew. Because I'm sorry, Pallas. But the choice will be yours. And you'll know when you see it.
I have one more question. What the humans are trying to do with the sun and with the heart of Lethe, what will that do? Do you know?
I do.
They think it's going to just make everybody forget the gods. Is that right?
With the right control, with the power of the sun, it can. But it has to be done perfectly. Make me an insight check, Palace.
Yep. Jeez. That is a 9.
You can't quite get a read. It's hard when you can't find purchase on her face.
I don't want to forget everything.
Then take that into consideration. And she disappears.
Palace gets up.
I think you probably know where you are.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Just gonna start walking out of the corridor back towards the place I know I can get the quickest to the surface.
For funsies, I'll say at this point you do see Athemos coming out of Hades. We'll backtrack a little bit on the lift scene, and you see Athemos and going towards the lift.
Athemos!
Palace,
Hey!
you're here, we're here.
We're still in the underworld. This is where I live.
It's lovely. The floors are very nice.
How are you feeling?
I think those humans are in trouble.
Why do you think they're in trouble?
So I don't think we can save them. I don't think anything that we're doing is making any difference. I think they're doomed, and we're not helping them.
I don't agree with you.
Really?
I don't think they're doomed.
Okay. What do you think?
I think they're onto something. I think they might get out of it all.
If they succeed, then no one will kill them or torture them for eternity.
That's what I think. That's what I hope. I think it's going to be difficult, but I think they can do it. And I think they have been incredibly brave to try it. I'm going to help them. You don't have to.
Well, they're doomed anyway. Unless they're not, which is unlikely. But I don't think there's anything they can do about it now either way. Hades was real cross. What happens to us? And all this forgetting and getting rid of the gods, and what happens to the underworld? And is there, maybe an opportunity for a sort of system reform? That's probably not the point, but that is the point. That is very important. What will happen when people die if they don't believe in the gods and they don't do the sacrifices? Then what will happen?
I guess we find out.
That's very reckless.
It's maybe better than what's happening, though. Wouldn't you go for it if you had a chance?
Just take the risk. It's a big risk to take when we're talking about eternity, though, isn't it?
Yep.
I don't know if I'd go for it. I already have an eternity. We all have an eternity, and I don't know what any of the eternities are, and... Oh, there is not an easy answer to the problem.
I agree.
That's very frustrating.
I agree.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
That's okay. If you want, we can keep together until you change your mind. And if you change your mind or you make up your mind, that's okay.
I'm just going to do a little bit more podcasting before we're all doomed. I think that would at least.
Yeah, that's a great idea. We actually recorded to something. I don't know if you remember. You had a lot of contact with the river. We did a bit of a duo cast.
I didn't publish episode 3.
You did record it. I don't know if you want to use it. I probably was not very.
There's been a lot of hype for episode 3, and that was not part of the look. There's some issues around episode 3. The scheduling a podcast gets very complex, but I'll keep you updated on the schedule, the streaming, broadcasting, podcasting schedule. I'll let you know when your episode's coming out. Thanks for being my guest.
It's a pleasure.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay.
I'm going to go see the humans.
Yes.
Do you want to come with me?
Yes. I'll just let them know they're doomed. Yes.
We'll talk about that on the way.
Okay.
And with that, you go into the lift. Lilidi, what's your childhood bedroom look like? do you
Oh
think?
my god, there are so many boy band posters. We have, God, you know what? There's definitely a corner, which maybe is a little dark and like cluttered now, but it's definitely a Fallout Boy or 2 poster, My Chemical Romance, more recently, various versions of K-pop singers. The closet is, don't go in there. There's all sorts.
K-pop Cyclops Hunters. There we go.
Oh, there you go. Perfect. Done. Yeah. Yeah, all sort of like ancient Greek versions of boy bands. Yeah.
Chat, that's your job.
Yep.
Come up with some fun names.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, like the Medusas and the whatevers, you know, like and there's definitely like a big bed. Look, too many pillows. They all go on the floor. You don't use them all, but you
gotta have them though.
You gotta have them. It's part of the aesthetic, and like, but all of it is like incredibly dated and old, as if it's not been updated for like. It's definitely not. It's definitely not reflecting an age of like a late 20s, early 30s, as we would see it person.
Great. You wake up. You can hear there's like music pounding outside. It sounds like there's probably a party going on.
Oh god, it was all a dream. Fuck. Okay.
And you see the door sort of slams open, and stumbling in is Heracles. He just goes, "Oh bloody hell! Sorry, I thought it was the bathroom." Oh god, you're in bed. Sorry, God, I'm sorry. I'm not looking. Cover yourself.
Okay. I think I'm dressed, but I go.
Oh, you're Lilidi.
Yes. Hi. Yes. Hi.
Woman of the hour.
I'm sorry.
Oh, they're having like a big party because of you. Dionysus is super, super happy. Says his daughter's going to save the world or something.
Oh god, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. I get
Not
up.
a nightmare. It's real. It's real. It's real. It's real.
Get
Oh
up.
god, it's real.
Yep. Okay, getting up.
Hello. You threw that party for me. I didn't stay very long.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry.
I had to go talk to Dad.
How do you get on with your dad? Do you say anything specifically?
Oh, we don't really talk. He just sort of sends me to do things, and I do them very well.
You know, no one likes you, Heracles.
Oh. Okay.
I think
I mean,
you need
that's
to.
rude.
You need to like look at yourself inwardly.
I don't know how to do. How does
There are so many
Take a
therapists
look
that
at-
will be available for you.
What's a therapist?
Exactly. And I'm just gonna walk past him.
Okay, fine. Okay. And you see he probably goes and throws up in a bin somewhere.
In my room, probably.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You walk out and you do see there's a lot of demi-gods they're just sort of all dancing, and in the middle you see a Dionysus. It's just having a lovely time.
Great. I see all this. Do I see anything else? Like I'm like, if it's the same sort of vibe as before, there's TV screens and stuff like that. Is there any
TV screens are up, but
any...
everything, some of them are turned off. It's almost like some things are being chosen not to be shown right now. But there is, you still see, there's the TV channel with the three hands dealing cards. And there seems to be like even more chats going through. It seems like people are really going for. In fact, make me a perception check.
Oh my word! Okay. Perception check. Let me. Perception. That's performance. No, perception is 22.
Ooh. As you are walking around the party, you're sort of glancing up at various screens. You see the one with Prometheus attached to a building is still there in sort of night vision, showing the drone still coming in and cutting him open. And you look and you sort of glance at the Fate one again, the one with the Fates. And suddenly you see all of the chat messages just stop. And you hear a rumble of thunder outside, and lightning is just flashing all around. The music keeps playing, everyone keeps dancing. And make me a perception. You've made a perception check. That was a perception check you just made. You do notice as well, it's only demigods and Dionysus and Heracles at this party. There are no mortals.
Yeah. If I can see where the music is coming from, if it's like from a DJ set or someone's...
Oh, you would know. Yeah, it's from, there's a little speaker at the back of the room that you know exactly where it is.
I will cast Starry Whip, and this massive fuck off golden whip just goes, and I just tear it off its hinges. Like stop the
Beautiful.
music.
I'm not even going to make you roll it. Just the music cuts, and everyone goes, oh, and you just hear like people shouting.
Yeah, and I just wait till it's sort of quiet, and I just say, "Party's over."
Okay, hello, Lilidi. Nice to see you're awake. We're having this for you, says Dionysus.
I didn't ask for this. I want a quiet word, Dee Dee.
Okay, Lilidi. And he's like, follow me, and walks out like onto like one of the sort of outer terraces, and he goes, rest of you, entertain yourselves.
I follow. What's going on? Why am I here?
Why are you here? Why are you here? We saved you. Thank you, Dad, would be a nice way to open the conversation.
I had it completely under control. I was about to get the thing. I don't know what you...
You're about to get the thing. What the heart of Lethe? It sent you all to sleep. Look, it's fine. It sent them to sleep too. We got you back. It's fine. We couldn't find it, but...
You knew where I was this whole time, and you didn't come for me until it...
We couldn't see you while they were awake. There is something about them. They've got some kind of barrier. We can't look at it. Hephaestus is working on it, but... for now, we can't get there. But you can. Why we need you lot. You've done brilliantly, Lilidi. We're just playing a waiting game now. And then we've got him.
And then what, Dad?
Thunder, lightning. Zeus does his thing. I don't do that bit, you know that. I plan the after party.
God. It's always parties. You never... What about the people? What about... do you understand what has happened?
Yeah, they took the sun.
Yeah, the desperation.
they're just desperate for fun. That's all they look for. They don't have as big emotions as we do, Lilidi. They're just little things. They had a big idea, they've done it. When they learned they can't do it, they'll all go back. It'll be fine, Lilidi. We can
Stop
go back to how
calling
things
me
work.
the Lady.
It's your name.
I'm choosing a different one. I'm called Lil.
You can't. I named you.
It's my name. I can do what I want with it, Dad. And another thing, I don't want to live here anymore. I don't want to live in that tiny box room full of childish things. I want to live by myself. I don't have any connection to you or that shit of a brother who, by the way, has not been around.
Lysander is busy. He's here today.
Great. Well, I don't want to fucking see him. I don't want to do this anymore. All
Okay,
you
Lily,
do, no,
You're angry. It's fine.
no
Look,
shit.
you calm down. We'll have a chat about it later.
Oh, will we? Will we indeed? I'm tired of talking. Get any phones on me, I snap them in half.
Okay, Lilidi, I bought. Oh, come on, man. Oh. We'll get you another one. Okay? Get you a new phone. Get you the latest model. Okay?
Well, you're so good at catching things and catch this, and I'm going to throw a guiding bolt at his face.
No. Okay. Roll to hit.
Ooh. Yes, I do want to do that. Yes. That is a 19 to hit.
Okay. It catches him across the face. I'm not going to make you roll damage.
No.
But as it sort of like, you see a bit of his hair just sort of like singes and burns. He turns and goes, I'm going to let you have that, the lady.
My name is Lil.
Get out. Go find your little mortal friends.
I go out and I cause so much damage on the way out.
Yeah, lovely. You see some of the demigods sort of watch you go, and they've all been listening. You can tell that they were all like by the wall, like looking through windows and watching the whole thing. And you see some of them. Make me a perception check again.
Ooh. I think it's a bit late now, but okay. It's a 9.
It's a 9. You get the sense that everyone's looking at you. You can't quite. You're fuming. Like you can't quite make out their faces and what they're feeling and emotions like that. But
in that case, then what I will do, I'll get to where the exit is, the big door, and I turn around. I'm like, why don't you take a picture? It will last longer. And I'm going to wild shape into like basically. And I don't know if it's an echidna is the Greek version of it, but like it's a big fuck off bird with my face on it, and I fly away down
with your face on it.
So it's like a female form. So,
Oh, like a harpy.
Isn't an echidna
I think that's how
a
we
little?
pronounce it.
An echidna's like a hedgehog, right?
Yeah.
It's a spiny
I
anteater.
don't think you mean an
No,
echidna.
that's not what it is it? I don't know. Maybe I've looked it up.
You like a harpy?
I thought it was
like a harpy.
maybe a
cool
harpy is what I'm
bird.
thinking. A harpy is what I'm thinking of then.
Yeah, you look like a cool ass bird rather than a little spiny echidna.
Yeah, mother of monsters.
I loved the echidna though.
Oh, that would have been great. Yeah.
I turned into a big fuck off echidna.
I was like, okay, yeah.
No, big harpy is what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
Yes.
cool,
absolutely.
sick. Yeah, and you take off down the mountain. Where are you going?
I don't know. I'm probably.
You know what? I think at this point you see two. You see flying down the mountain with tiny little cherub wings. You see Danaeus.
I'm like, I sort of awkwardly fly next to it and brake because I'm probably going to go a lot faster than him.
Yeah.
Hey, Danaeus.
You all right?
I think I might have just pissed off everyone. I feel pretty good about it.
Well, but that's what I like to hear.
Are you doing okay? Would you like a lift?
Maybe once we
Mhm.
get to the bottom Yeah, they know everything. They just can't see
Yeah.
into their base. So we need to, if we're going to do what we're going to, maybe they've got the heart. They don't seem to know about it.
Hephaestus is working on something.
Okay, but they don't. I don't think they have it.
There's something else going on, but we've got to be careful. What? Did you see the others?
No.
Okay.
No, I basically left immediately. I mean,
Yeah.
Aphrodite's going to know I've gone pretty soon, so we don't have a lot of time.
Okay.
Are you okay?
No, but I have. Oh fuck! I broke my phone. I was going to call my therapist, but never mind. Look, we've got time to think later. Save world
Right.
first, okay?
I guess I'll call the others once we're not moving quite so quickly.
I will say you get to the bottom of the mountain, and as you land, brain, please. As you land, you see everything is quiet. There are no cars. There's no movement. And you look around, and you're quite close now to where the Hall of the Titans was. This sort of area where the old Helios temple and the base is. And you see that any human you can see out on the street is just standing entirely still. And their eyes are slightly glowing, and it's like they have a little lightning bolt in their pupil. And I will say, Athemos Palace, you also, wherever you come up into the world, which is all in the city, like this world is all actually quite contained. You see the same thing, that wherever there is a mortal, they are just stock still with these lightning bolts in their eyes. Oh no.
If I
Go
find
on.
Zeus, I'm gonna kick his ass.
I don't think you can
There's
do
a
that.
thunderclap,
Alice.
as you say.
Yeah, you can't kick Zeus's ass because he's a god. That's not how that works.
I don't see why I can't kick it.
Because he's a god. You're not a god.
Yeah.
What's wrong with them?
I think this is Zeus. I think Zeus is controlling them, punishing them. I don't know. He
Why?
stopped the mortals, though. I think. You know what? I think they're frightened.
Hades seemed pretty worried about things.
Yeah, I think they are, which means I think we've got a chance.
I think at this point, Danaeus, if you are reaching out to the other two, this is where the call comes through.
Is it? Are we close enough together that rather than phoning them
on speakerphone.
like-
You'd have to phone them, but then you
Okay.
can find each other very quick. You can be with each other in like 15 minutes, we'll say, very quick.
Great.
Well,
then-
for expediency,
Yeah.
you find each other.
I guess because yes, my flight would have worn off, but your wild shape lasts until you decide to drop it, right? So I
Yep.
guess a harpy with Lilini space descends carrying Danaeus.
So
And
horrible.
Cassie, oh,
Yeah,
So horrible.
yeah. I'm imagining the like talons on the shoulders
Yeah.
kind of carry.
Yeah, absolutely.
We
I guess
descend
see it and be like,
skies
cool!
and waving.
That's the coolest thing I've ever seen!
And yeah, we land.
But- yeah.
You both, Moss. Are you okay?
Everyone's doomed.
Right. Okay. But are you all right?
I might be doomed too. I haven't decided yet. No, I'm pretty doomed too. Yeah, no,
Okay.
we're all doomed. Yeah.
We're gonna do something about that. I'm gonna try and do something about that.
Me too.
Me three.
I don't want to just succumb to peer pressure, you know?
You can make your own choice, Moss. You don't need to rush.
Yeah,
Take your
of
time.
course.
Yeah, but I want to do what you guys want to do because you're my friends.
That's peer pressure, Moss.
I know.
That's a literal
That's-
definition of peer pressure.
I
Yeah.
know.
Okay.
Oh God.
But do you
Well,
think
well-
do you think it's good? What's happening?
I think probably
Do you
everyone
still
will.
do you still want to protect them?
Yeah.
Well, that's what we're going to try and do then.
But
And we might fail, but it's better than not.
might be better than not. It might be much, much worse than not. That's where I'm getting stuck up on all this.
I don't think. No, because doing nothing and letting this happen is going to be worse, Moss. You have to understand. We live for a long time, and that's a long time to live and regret not having done something when you could. And you can. We all can.
So you're saying if we try and fail, then I could be tortured for eternity. But if I don't try, I'll torture myself for eternity. Shoot.
Basically.
Shoot.
Right.
That's a bind.
And at least if you're being tortured, for eternity, you can. At least you tried to do the right thing.
Yay!
Sure, I know it's a small comfort, but we have to go. They're in so much danger.
Okay, right. Okay. Let's go and
Hopefully they're here. I will gesture towards the door of the hideout, which I assume we are outside.
as you move
We've been
towards
walking.
the door,
Yeah.
as you get closer, you see it appears there are more mortals in this area, and they seem to be frozen, but they seem to be also moving towards where you are going. The closer you get, the more it seems like there were more people going towards the hideout. You're able to go past, and and you actually get to the back garden again, and you simply can walk in. The back door is open.
Just
You
before
go.
we do,
Please.
I want to just turn to the lady and be like, really happy that you came around.
Act now. Loads of problems later. And I will, because I think I'm going to lose it next episode, I'm going to cast Bless.
It's genius.
I mean, we only have it for
Sneaky girl.
we have it for one thing, so I'm going to bless up to 3 creatures within range, so that'll be the rest of these 3. And whenever they make an attack or a saving throw before the spell ends, they add a d4 to the attack or save throw. That's
Beautiful use of my
I love it.
mechanics, Fiona. I love it. Thank you. Please, everyone, make a note of that because I will forget next.
Yes,
Yeah.
please do.
Um,
You only get it for a minute, so.
I will let that last probably slightly longer than a minute. Just
I know,
so we have
but
a little bit of,
exactly.
a little.
We'll see. I appreciate. I don't know what we're going to go.
But
into.
yes, I will. As you move in, the house feels quiet. You go down the stairs. You see the black lining on the floorboards. You move into the temple. And as you walk in the center, you see a chariot, not dissimilar to the one you saw in the car park. Not the same, but it looks like it's been newly built. It is gold with red trim and these huge wooden wheels, and you see Daedalus working on it in the middle. Hanging above it are 2 glass cases, each contained with this black rim on the top and bottom. In one, you see the floating orb of the sun. In the other, you see a floating black diamond. And in the middle of them, unconscious and strung up in chains, hangs the glowing body of Orion.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And that's where we'll end this week.
No! Yeah, Fiona, what do you mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing I don't remember him. I
You
guess.
remember him, but you just don't
Whoa!
feel some kind of way.
Oh, God damn it!
Yay! Well, thanks for being here, everyone. Thank you to our lovely guest, Pip Gladwin. Where can people find you?
Oh, Christ.
No, Orion.
People can find me at Pip Gladwin on Blue Sky, or over on the Realms of Peril and Glory podcast right now, every other Monday. This Monday just gone, we are releasing the second series of Veil, our flagship fantasy campaign in which I play a nice dwarf. The episode just gone is really worth it if you want to hear me having like maybe the worst time in a combat.
Oh no.
I just, sometimes you have a game and the dice just aren't on your side, and I couldn't do anything, and whenever I tried to do something, it was immediately countered by something else, and I effectively spent an entire combat standing in one place, freeing myself and then being stuck there again, and it's really frustrating. And like, I try to be a good person, like a generous player, but I'm so audibly having the worst time, and getting really salty about it. And it is kind of funny in hindsight, but at the time I was like biting through pens. It was hilarious. Anyway, that's me. I will pass it on to Holly.
It sounds like you need to make Pip's pain worth it by listening and validate the pain. You can find me in therapy, healing from the psychic damage of this episode. It's where I'm going to be.
Don't go find Holly's therapy. Okay, it's not okay. Don't find people's therapists.
Please don't. But you can also find me on Hololites Games 13 over on Twitch. Tomorrow at 8 p.m. UK time, I am playing Little Nightmares 3 with Sweet Jeej from the Summoning Circle. We're going to be streaming together, playing a co-op game of Little Nightmares. It's going to be very, very fun. And then this Saturday, all day, I am playing the new Pokemon game, Pokemon Legends ZA, and I'm so excited. It's going to be freaking awesome. It's been so long since we had a new Pokemon game. On Hololites Games 13 on Twitch.
Woo. Beautiful. We have been the RP Geeks. You can find us all over social media at RP Geeks D&D. We stream on Tuesdays here on YouTube. That's youtube.com/RP Geeks D&D. If you're listening on the podcast in the future, hello, future podcast.
Hello,
you didn't see my drinks, and that's sad for you. But thanks for being here. Maybe give us a little like and a comment and rate us 5 stars or whatever it is you do with podcasts. We appreciate you and we do love you very, very much. And then we also have a very exciting Patreon where you can talk more about mugs. And it's Patreon. It's mainly mug content now. Patreon.com.
They're about to start it. They haven't made any actual mug content yet.
We have. We have.
We now have to continue making.
We should make
content.
a mug,
Yes,
an RP Geeks mug, and it can be a glass mug.
No.
Glass mugs. And yes, you can find. Maybe not the glass mugs yet, but patreon.com/RPGeeksD&D, where we have session 0 for this campaign. We will also, at the end, after next week, we will put up a post-show little debrief behind the screens from this, so we can get all the feels out together. And then we also have our new series that we've got 1 episode out so far called Behind the Geeks, which is me, Shamini, and Fiona chatting about stuff, and that's where you can find the excellent mug content and also some other
just mugs.
Do patrons get mug of the month VODs now?
Ooh. I'll leave that up to Emily. That's all of Emily's hard work.
Maybe every month I'll send a picture of my favourite mug.
And you're like, is this a mug?
And I'll be like, here's a wooden mug.
No, that is not a mug.
Okay, but here's my point. If it was made of wood, you'd call it a mug.
I'd probably call it something else. Is it not like a
You wouldn't call it a wood,
tankard?
would you?
I would.
That's what you're saying. You're saying this is a glass mug, so it's a glass.
No, it's no wood mug is called something else, so surely, right?
It's called a mug.
Influencer.
Anyway, this is lovely,
be a
Holly. I like
tankard,
this. This is very
surely, wouldn't it?
pumpkin flavoured.
A
Not
tankard or
necessarily,
stein.
like wooden or a stein. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Stein is
wooden
nice. Okay,
tankards
fine.
Like let's.
But anyway, and also if you're on our Patreon,
Chalice, goblet.
we will put you in the world occasionally, depending. And this week we're going to put 2 of our newer patrons in. First up is Doug.
Hey.
Doug,
Where do we think Doug lives?
Oh, right, I haven't.
Doug.
Doug. I think Doug's a mug maker. Doug the mug maker.
Doug the mug maker.
All content.
And he makes the best
Mugs
glass
forever.
mugs. He's a glass blower,
then
and he makes
wouldn't
mugs.
be a mug maker, would he? Would they? We don't know that.
I think they would. I think they would make glass mugs.
They're a mug glass blower.
And they
Yeah.
they do different ones for different gods. So you can get like your Zeus mug with a lightning bolt on it. You can get your Aphrodite mug with a little heart on it.
Yeah.
And
It makes sense.
yeah, and I think they do really
Quite
good.
good.
I think they're really popular.
And if anyone doesn't buy them or walks into the shop and goes, "Isn't that a glass?" they get struck down immediately by lightning.
They're a They're a Hephaestus demigod who makes mugs. That's their whole
there you
thing.
go.
There you go.
Is
I
they just
want
make
drawings.
the best mugs of all materials.
Congratulations,
Kinds of
Doug.
mugs.
You've been sucked into the mug
Yeah.
dialogue.
Sorry, Doug, but it rhymed, and that you got me. And then second, we have Mother of Ferrets.
Great
Ooh.
name.
This has got to be Lelidi based,
Great
surely,
name.
like with the otters,
I
right?
thinking
literally was
otters,
thinking,
yeah.
like, it is. I guess we cut to a scene where all these otters and there's just one ferret stood there going like, I'm not supposed to be here. I was just drawn in with the summoning, just happens to be,
Yeah.
and I'm like, it always happens to me. I'm too big to be a ferret, but too small to be an otter.
Somewhere
Big
else.
to be a ferret, too small to
There's
be an
like-
otter.
There's like a happy world of grass, and
Yes.
Mother of Ferrets and like all their ferret friends are just
Yeah.
having a lovely time, and then occasionally just
Lovely.
get sucked
What?
in accidentally.
Actually, maybe they're working two jobs, right? Sometimes they get summoned with the ferrets, and then like, God, we're running low on otters.
We're running low on otters.
Quick,
Throw a
maybe-
couple of ferrets in there. No one will
Yeah, a couple of
notice.
ferrets. They're basically the same thing, right?
Yeah, and maybe
Can
Mother
ferrets swim?
Mother Ferret's
Don't
like,
know holding
"Ooh."
hands with the ferret.
Mother
Maybe
Ferret's is like,
that's-
I can't swim, so I'm going to stay here. Like, oh no.
Maybe that's Elysium. It's just
we're
full of
all
Just
otters and
ferrets.
ferrets.
like,
I don't
that's
really
why
like
it's
ferrets. Ferrets
Elysium.
scare
Oh,
me a
they're
little
cute.
bit.
Aw.
Well,
I like.
they're
I
lovely.
think when I was very little, we lived near a little well, my parents had the plant nursery near a little farm, and they bred ferrets there, I think. And I remember them just being really like wriggly and horrible. And now I think about a ferret, I'm like, oh no, that sounds nice, but there's like an innate, oh, don't like a ferret in me. Sorry, Mother of Ferrets.
They are
nothing
little,
against you.
carnivores. They can.
Yeah, well, that's okay. I do love an otter.
Yeah, otters are great.
But we might send you pictures out the next behind the geeks recording. It's like, is this an otter, Emily, or is this a ferret?
It's a ferret. It's a
It's a
ferret.
ferret, it's a ferret.
I would love a sort of mustelid based quiz. We can tell. the
Oh, we
difference
could do
between all the, like,
quizzes in behind the
subtly-
geeks. That would
Yeah.
be fun.
I'll be like, is this a polecat or a mink? You know. I think
Oh
we
no.
Oh, I could do that. I think I do well
Yeah,
on mustelids.
yeah.
I think
we're
I can do
doing
it.
a
Yeah.
mustelid
And
round.
Can we do a mustelid quiz?
Yeah.
And then it's just,
I
is this a
think I
mug?
do
Is
well
this a
on
mug?
mustelids. Is what it is like a quote from Emily in 2025 that I needed. I think
Hey,
I
hey,
do well.
Spring
on
watch, baby. I've done my time.
Yes, of course,
Looked at a lot of polecats. They were cool.
Has
Um,
anyone ever told you guys you're a bunch of fucking nerds?
No, weirdly, no one's ever said that. I don't think it needs to be said, really. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. We will be back next week at 7 p.m. UK time for the final part, episode 6 of Mythic. Let's get mythical. Mythical. I wanna get mythical. Let's get into mythical. Let me
Someone
hear
end
your
the fucking
otter
thing.
talk.